This man said, "Run it back, run it back, run it back." Man, you gotta pick a side, bro. You on the Jey Uso side or are you on the Jey Uso hatred side, man? You got the shirt on.
Hey man,
I never know what side you on no more, man.
I like the way it fit me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeet or no yeet?
Fuck him.
You never know. He was one of the original. That's one of the reason his content started to blow up on a little bit was because of the Jey Uso skit.
Does Jey Uso?
Yeah, the Jey Uso.
And then he started hating on my nigga. You know, he started hating on me. So I was like, okay. See how this?
He did throw you a
cancel this whole show. Cancel that shit.
He did throw you a straight though. I ain't gonna lie, he did throw you a straight.
So that's all you can do. He giving orders now, but you know.
Apparently, man. Apparently, giving orders is kind of crazy talk. All right, guys, welcome back to No Name here. Sorry, we're a little late as usual. We thought we were gonna be on time today by a little bit, but you know, we was waiting on somebody else. So whenever he comes back, he'll join up. But today we're gonna be doing. I don't know if you guys were here when we did the Scatitagoroes, but we're gonna be doing another WWE Scatitagoroes today. A lot of people had fun with that. Who was on here last time? I know G was here. I think Lynn, and then there was somebody else, but I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Mo or if it was somebody else, but Scatitagoroes game was pretty fun last time. It seemed like everybody enjoyed it, so we're going to be doing that. And of course, we'll probably talk about some stuff going on right now if everybody wants to, and how we feel about Road to Wrestlemania and all that stuff. But as always, please sub to the YouTube channel, No Name Wrestling. We have Ryan back on the show today. Thank you for coming on. G Baby won't be here today. Mo is still taking his break. Lynn will be out today as well, and so will Jade. So a lot of people from the pods. So
Mo's just late. That's why he's never on. He's just running late all the time.
Yeah, Mo ain't been on in a minute, bro.
So he's just been late every week, and he never make it.
Mo been out for shit. I gotta go back and look at the last time he was on the show. So it's been that long. It's been that long. So
all aboard the Mo train.
Mo, man, you slacking, bro. You slacking, man. You slacking, bro.
You don't Mo leave anymore.
Yeah, we got Donnie Blaze here, so we waiting for Donnie to come back and join, so we can kind of get things started and headed. But I guess we could just talk about some random stuff. Nate, you ain't been watching, man. So how you just what you've seen, the clips of what you've seen. How do you feeling?
I seen Jay called Roman Joe. That was cool.
Yeah, last week. Yep.
I don't know. Shit, that's about it.
You see nothing else?
I heard SmackDown was ass. Yeah, I saw the Oba stuff. I didn't see what happened this week. I saw last week. I know that they got the match. But I heard SmackDown was ass. It
was okay. I mean, the ending was. You got to go back and look at the Randy and Cody brawl. It was like. It was. I don't know, man. It might have been the slowest brawl I think I've ever watched.
It was spiceless. Let's put it that way.
It had no
seasoning on it.
Yeah, this really, I don't know, like they fought for, God, at least 5 minutes. It felt like they was brawling for a minute. And then Jelly Roll comes out and takes an RKO and shit. So it's like,
I don't know, man.
Last year's Travis Scott, this year's Jelly Roll. Cody, they always attaching Cody to these fucking
bro, there's no way they can do this 2 years in a row. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Jelly Roll's going to come out and, oh my God, Jelly Roll cost
because when Jelly Roll came out to the ring, this was like at the end of the brawl. I swear to you, I swear I thought he was going to turn on Cody. I was like, there's no way they're doing this. Please don't tell me they're doing
that. Actually kind of crazy if you think about it.
I feel like it's Randy and Jelly Roll at SummerSlam, bro.
Is that who Randy's talking to? Is Jelly Roll?
No, I feel like that's the next. I feel like that's SummerSlam, like a year after he teamed with Jelly Roll.
You think it's going to be Randy Orton versus Jelly Roll?
I think it's Randy Orton Jelly Roll. I think that's what they're going to do, bro.
I can't lie though.
Actually, it might be Backlash. It might be Backlash. That might be the title match for Backlash. Like it dead ass might be Randy Orton versus Jelly Roll for the WWE title. Don't be surprised, bro.
No. I don't think Orton's winning the belt. I don't
either.
He should. Either way, I think we're getting Jelly Roll Randy either at Backlash or we're getting it at SummerSlam. We're getting Randy Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll helps Cody win.
Jelly's fighting Kit Wilson or some bullshit.
I can't. They already fought.
I know, but in some tag match or some bullshit. Jelly ain't getting there that main event. They've got to know better. They can't run that back.
No, they don't. They don't know better.
They've got to.
They literally had Jelly Roll in a match with Randy Orton, like teaming with Randy Orton with Drew McIntyre. Like, what are we doing, bro? He's fighting Randy Orton somewhere, either at Backlash or SummerSlam. It is going to be Randy Orton Jelly Roll.
I will say though, I mean, he's actually pretty good at promos though. His promos aren't bad though. He's a good talker.
He's a natural talker, but
he's a good speaker.
He should have a level. He should have a level.
He definitely
Yeah,
should.
yeah. Like he was in more segments
like on
than
main
anybody.
event.
He was in more segments than anybody last week, which is crazy.
That's
like,
insane, bro.
Like backstage in their head, he had more segments than anybody last week.
That's
he's like conduit like 4 different stories.
Yeah, like what are we doing? Like,
more than the tag team champions. I mean, I don't blame him, but
like his stuff with Kit Wilson, that's cool. He can do the stuff with Kit
That's
Wilson.
what it should be though. Like,
yeah, that's fine. That's cool. It's a good spot for Kit Wilson to be in. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, why is he? I don't want him involved in the main event scene, bro. It's kind of how I feel about the Usos right now. Like them being involved isn't bad, but it's like I guess I was just expecting it to be between Roman and Punk themselves. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want anybody else to be involved in the story, but I get the Usos, the family aspect. That's always going to be a tie right there, right? So it's like that's always going to be something that they can go back to. But it's like I just wanted the story to be between Roman and Punk. I didn't want anybody else to be there.
Well, with those two, with Jelly Roll and the Usos, right? You have these WrestleMania builds that last 3 months, right? You need to start it hot and end it hot, so it's just that in between stuff, pretty much.
Hey, what's up, bro? My fault. My apologies for lateness, man.
No, good. We were just talking.
You good. How you feeling about before we dive into this category? How you feeling about the Jelly Roll stuff? You know, he got involved in the Cody. That's what we talking about, the Cody and Randy brawl.
Yeah,
you think they're gonna do it twice, 2 years in a row?
I think that was some bullshit. Like, I feel like when it comes down to Jelly Roll, he shouldn't like be in that. Like, he can do whatever else, but like when it comes down to Randy and Cody, let them do their shit, let them do their thing, and don't like, get involved with that shit.
So as of right now, what story are you more invested into, Roman Punk or Cody and Randy?
Oh, Roman and Punk for sure, easy.
What about you, Ryan? Same?
Yeah, I tend to like those two guys probably a little bit better than Cody and Orton, but probably looking forward to it. And I think there's a little bit more depth to it as well too.
Hey man, shout out y'all chat, man. I'm loving the people in y'all chat. These people are funny. I love these people, man.
I would say, I mean, if I'm being honest, I would probably say the most hype match they got right now might be Ober and Brock. If I'm being honest, that might be the most like hype wise.
Yeah,
like as far as like excitement, that might be the most exciting match they have on paper right now, which is crazy.
Yeah, just keep that rolling. Like that lane that they're in, don't add anything else.
And it's literally because of Oba.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Only reason why it's hype.
As long as Oba win, bro, that's all I care about, bro.
Nah, he's not winning, buddy.
You don't think he's gonna win?
No, fuck no. You think Brock gonna get his ass whooped the whole building and then lose? The fuck?
Oba better get his quick, because if it's 100-0 heading into WrestleMania,
yeah,
I don't like that for Oba.
I mean, I think that can make it better though. It makes him look stronger if he wins that way.
Man, chat.
That's a big if though. It's a big if. I don't know if it's gonna go down that way, but that's a big if, man. That's a big if. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but they need to ramp up though, because the median response of just mediocreness is kind of not where we should be heading into WrestleMania.
It's kind of been light.
Right, class.
It's been spotty, right?
It's kind of been light. It's kind of been a little light, man. Before we dive into the categories, we got 5 different topics with this category, so it'll each be, once again, you'll need something to write down on, whether it's your notes or your phone or your piece of paper or pen, however you want to do it, it's fine. Make sure you keep track of your own points. Make sure you tally up your own points as you continue to go. Whoever has the most points at the end wins, obviously. But since WrestleMania is coming up, just a little quick, fun WrestleMania question for everybody. So out of these 3 options right here, we're counting the stories and the match itself. So the story and the match all combined together. If you had to erase one of these from history, you got Rock Cena 1, you got Daniel Bryan's story for WrestleMania 30, or you got Cody Roman, the first match.
Oh, you a slime ball for that one. What the
Cody Roman, the first match, not the second, the first match.
You saying like the build and the match?
The build and the match itself.
You can't, but like, see, that's gonna be tough because if you erase
one,
you can't go to 40. Damn.
Depends on how you look at it though. I mean, 39 was supposed to be the Rock for we know. So I mean,
but like, if you erase that, that whole we want Cody stuff, the whole
you
tag
do Rock at 39 and then Cody at 40. I mean, you could have.
But then we still don't get the final boss though.
I mean, did we need it though?
That's one of the best Rock characters ever.
It is, but I mean, It's also kind of one of the most shenanigans too. Look at all the things he did
I
afterwards.
mean, I kind of got my answer. I'm not
I
gonna
ain't
lie.
lie. This might sound crazy, but like,
Yeah, I'm saying this the build and the match itself. You had to.
Yeah, I got my answer already. I'm not gonna lie. I got my answer.
I'll probably go Rock and Cena. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So, Donnie, you saying Rock Cena? What?
I'll probably go Rock Cena.
I'm going Wrestlemania. I feel like that's the least his like biggest. That's the least amount of impact. I feel like. I feel like if you look at the impact of Rock Cena, you look at the impact of Cody, Roman, the first match, what it led to, and then obviously all the business Rock and Cena did. Then you look at Wrestlemania. Like it was impactful, but not as impactful as those other two.
Ryan, what you got?
To Nate's point, Wrestlemania was dead in May because he was hurt, right? And
That is true.
that build up happened so quick that you really only lose about 3 weeks of WrestleMania build because it was a late decision to go with that. You kind of forget about that as well too. You maybe have a month heading into that where they make that decision. But it's such a feel good moment, and you put that all in a bottle. It probably is probably the most hyped you would be out of these 3 Manias. Is like heading out of New Orleans at 30, so that's hard to take away. 28 rules, I love it. Once in a lifetime. That was done so well, but by these rules, can we get that the next year? What I mean? Now the double 29 twice in a lifetime. Does that turn into once in a lifetime? Probably not. So I don't want to bend those rules. And 39 is just. I think that was their best wrestled match. That was probably that match was crazy good at 39. Probably better wrestled than 40, but 40 has all the hoopla and all the greatness. And you don't get 40 without 39. So I'm keeping 39 for sure. Nate's probably the easy answer with 30, but what really comes out of 28? You get 29 and John Cena's John Cena and nothing really changes. And The Rock keeps injecting himself with bad habits after 28 and 29. So there is some kickback a little bit in all of them, but I think I'm with Nate with 30 just because it's probably the least impactful historically out of the 3.
I would do. Interesting. It's interesting. I think I might be different. I might do Roman Cody 1 because I would have did The Rock versus Roman that year, and then Cody and Roman the next year.
Oh,
that's what I would have did.
Tripping.
That's what I think because I think that was the perfect. Like literally, Rock versus Roman at 39 was like the perfect location, the perfect everything. I feel like they literally put it in that venue just for that match, like just so we could have it in Hollywood and everything. Because it wasn't supposed to be the year before, and then they switched it. Like they ended up switching the Manias, so they ended up switching it. Like I think they literally put that there for like, all right, Rock, give you another year to figure out your stuff, and then we'll make this happen at this Mania. So the only bad part about that though. At that time, because Roman had both titles, The Rock would have had to win the Royal Rumble to get to Roman because he had both championships. So
and
that would have been the only bad part.
No, also, you forget, there's a huge possibility that The Rock would have won that matchup at 39. That's one of the main reasons why it didn't happen.
I mean, yeah, it's possibly you could say he would have won. I don't think he would have, though. I don't think he would have won.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like Rock would have been pushing for himself to win that matchup. Look at the way what happened with 40. Nigga Rock made himself a people's championship to hold a belt. He wanted a title. One of the things
given him by somebody else though.
Yeah.
Also, I always thought the time to do it was 38. Rock and Roman. That was the
Texas.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. Texas.
Fine. I would have just did Rock and Roman at 39 and do Cody versus Roman for the first time at 40, and then you could build that up however you want. Because now, if Roman had beat Rock, now Cody has so much more to overcome. Now, like now he has to beat this Roman Reigns, who's beat everybody at this point. He's gonna beat everybody at the highest level. So I think it could have meant more for Cody too at the end. But Rock Cena, I mean, that's still probably the biggest match WWE's ever had. So
I mean, it's the highest belt WrestleMania ever. So
yeah, so that's just too big. And then Wrestlemania, I feel you on that, but I'm counting the build from SummerSlam all the way until Mania. And even though I got to echo now.
Somebody's not going.
Nah, that's probably me. If I from here, but if I go like her, you can't hear it.
It was
Ryan
Malik
said
was
I was
talking.
echoing.
I don't know if you were moving it in and out.
Oh,
I
sorry.
mean, to halt the show.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay, so I don't know what that was, but with Mania 40, I feel like Daniel Bryan to me had the best underdog story I've ever seen somebody have. Like built the way they did, even though it took some shenanigans like Punk leaving, and then like there were certain things that led to it, but like in hindsight, the way it was told, I mean, that hijack and Raw and everything, that shit was crazy. I can't lie. Like that was, I don't know, like his popularity peak was pretty, even though unfortunately it didn't get to have any steam afterwards because he got hurt.
It was a great Triple H match too.
That was probably the only way they also could end Mania 30 with a happy ending, with the streak dying too at that same Mania. Like the streak died, and then the only thing that realistically made people happy at the end was Daniel Bryan winning that match. So,
well, Vince knew he had that in his pocket. If he doesn't have Daniel in his pocket that night, I think he pulls the streak. He might.
I'm sure he probably would have. I mean, Vince probably wouldn't have cared. I mean, we've seen many shows where he made bad choices, and he probably was sitting back there like, oh.
I mean, we would have had an Evolution triple threat in the main event.
Yeah, I mean, he put Roman and Brock in the main event of 34 when.
Oh my god!
I'm sure. There's no way he could have sat down and not known that majority of the fans could care less to see either guy be the champion. So I mean, I don't think that really would have changed his opinion. He seems like one of those people who's like, once he has his mind set on something, it's just that's what's gonna be. That's what's it's gonna be, man. So, let's go ahead and dive into the. You guys got your stuff to write down on? Anything?
Yeah.
I'm gonna work out my notes.
Your notes, okay.
Yeah.
You guys let me know when you guys are ready.
Yeah, we good.
All right, so these will be different categories each. Like I said, you have to just write down anything that relates to this particular category. I have a timer set up here as well. It'll be 2 minutes. You'll see it on the screen. Once that 2 minutes is up, you have to stop, and then we will go from there into what everybody has written down. So the first category, and this is just WWE related too, just to keep it harder, since I was going to expand some of these, but since there's only a few of us, I have to try to make it minimum as we can. The first category is masked wrestlers. So anybody who's wrestled in WWE with a mask, just write down 10 people, 10 different names, 10 different names. And then, like I said, the goal for you before you start, the goal is to try to get as many points as you can tally up at the end. But also, you want to try to eliminate points for other people so they don't, tally up other points as well. So
you said wrestle with a mask, or just like
masked wrestlers, masked people. If they've had a mask and they wrestle with the mask, it counts.
Okay.
So masked wrestlers, just 10 different ones. I'm gonna start the timer right now.
Okay.
All right, I got my 10. You guys still got a minute and 22. So you got some time. Like I said, the goal is you want to think outside the box, but also like you can name some obvious ones if you feel like, people would have that to eliminate some names, however you want to strategize. It's your particular strategy, however you want to break it down.
I'm ready. Oh man.
Did that timer restart? Did I hit that?
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie,
know what
I feel like it keep going up.
Did I hit something? We'll stop it at one after this minute ends. Because I think I might have hit it again. I don't know. Maybe I might have hit it again. So it might have been my fault. That definitely went up again, though. I was like, what the hell? How many you got down, 8? You got your 10. All right. Yeah, why does it keep going back up from... That's not... I know
Is it on, I don't know what you're using, but is it on like repeat?
No, it's supposed to be... I don't know why I did that, but...
You hitting a space bar maybe? That's triggering it?
I don't know. All right, so these are just, like I said, masked wrestlers. Anything counts. So I'll go ahead and start first. So if you have any of these names, you just got to say you got the name. You got to mark it out on your end as well, so nobody will get the point for it. If you don't have it, you don't have to say anything. You just stay quiet. So first name I got written down is El Grande, Americano.
No.
Nobody has El Grande?
It didn't even cross my mind.
Same.
I forgot about that nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
Take that
Is
point.
you get 2 points for that? Shit.
I got 1 point. This one, I don't know if anybody, this is the pool, the Calgary Kid.
Miss.
Oh, Miz. Yeah.
Miz. Yep.
Oh yeah, I got
no.
that one.
No.
You got that one?
The Miz?
No, Calgary Kid.
Oh, these are the Miz. Oh shit.
That's the same thing.
That's the same thing.
All right, so yeah, I got the Miz.
Okay, yes, that counts. And that's the same. So I marked that out. I got Axiom.
Nah.
Nobody got Axiom. Ultimo Dragon.
Damn, no.
El Torito.
No.
Sin Cara.
Yeah.
You got Sin Cara?
I got Sin Cara.
Damn.
So I'm gonna mark them out.
Yeah, if I have them, you got to exit out on your end too.
All right, cool.
So Miz and Sin Cara for you. Grand Metalik.
No.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think y'all remember him.
I got Kane.
Too
yeah,
obvious.
it's a good
Too
one.
obvious. Too obvious. That shit was way too obvious.
You got Kane too?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Damn. I thought I'd be able to get that one. I got Mankind.
Nope. Forgot.
Nah,
Damn, that's a good pull.
That's a good one.
And then Lindsay Dorado.
Damn it. Fuck you,
Nah.
bro.
All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, I only got 4 on this one. Damn. All right, Donnie, just read the names that you didn't have X'd out.
All right, I got Ray. Anybody got Ray?
I got Ray. No, Max.
Okay. So let's take him out. Kalisto.
Damn it, I got Kalisto too.
Goodness gracious.
I figured somebody would have him.
All right, Juan Cena. Nobody got him? Okay.
I didn't even know that was canon.
Oh, it is. Okay. Ray Phoenix. Nobody got Ray Phoenix? Okay, cool. Dragon Lee.
I got Dragon Lee.
Fuck. Hurricane.
Felt that was too obvious.
Oh, Hurricanes. I forgot about him. Michael Cap.
And Hulk Hogan, man. Hulk
Oh
Hogan.
shit,
Mr.
Mr.
America?
America.
Oh,
Oh shit,
shit.
that's a good pull. That's a good pull. I
Good
forgot
one.
about that. Good ass pull.
I didn't think about Mr. America, bro. That's a
Okay.
good one.
I got 4. I got 4 then.
4. Ryan?
Here we go.
All right. So what I have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I got 6 left. Mil Mascaras. Okay.
That fits.
The Cobra. He was light heavyweight champion or junior heavyweight champion in 1985.
Oh my god, no. That's a pull.
CM Punk.
I knew someone would take him.
Aguila. WrestleMania 14.
Yeah, I'm saying by 1.
All right, and then Catalina. Whenever she was with Sin Cara in like 2019.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I think I remember that little feud.
Yeah. Oh, it's 2019. I explained it. I explained it
Yeah.
better.
So
CM Punk's a good pool. I actually forgot about Punk. That's a good pool.
I
got
feel like
5.
someone would put Punk.
That's a good pool. All right, then the rest that nobody else has, you get the points for because nobody else said them, but you can just tell us who they are.
Hell yeah. JC Jane. She had a mask on. and she got it from Cody Rhodes. Fabulous Moolah, Rhea
Oh,
Ripley,
Spider Lady. There you go.
Spider. Yep, that's your pool. That's a pool. I'm surprised you didn't say that. Rhea Ripley, Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, Uncle Howdy, and Quang.
Ooh, Quang, Savio Vega. Good shit.
Quang. What a pull right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so to tally up everybody's points, first round I got 4.
Mm-hmm.
What everybody else have?
I got
Donnie
4.
I got 5.
Ryan got 5.
I got 7.
Oh shit! All right.
Goodness.
Bring the heat with this one. All right, the next topic is current themes main roster only. So Raw, SmackDown, current themes. You don't have to name the name of the theme song. You just name the superstar. So
Okay.
you just write down the superstar. It has to be current though. It has to be currently Main roster. No NXT. It has to be Raw, SmackDown. You can just write down a superstar because they all, only got one theme right now. So I'll put the timer. So I guess if this restarts again, that'll be another minute because I don't know why it would go back from a minute. But let me see. I gotta strategize here though because I'm trying to think of some ones I can X out. I think somebody might have this one. So let's go with.
Well, this is a good one right here.
Yeah, a lot of themes you could pull out here. And to make it, to be more clear, to make it more clear and harder, they have to be actively on TV too. They have to be on TV. So they can't be injured. They can't be. If they're not on TV, they have to be active.
What? Oh man!
Yeah,
they got to be active.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
Yeah.
I got 7 right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think outside the box a little bit too.
Chat saying the timer just reset.
Yeah. This will be once this one ends, everybody got to stop.
Hold on, I ain't gonna lie. Low key, we should add more time though, because you just added that little extra stipulation to kind of threw some stuff off.
It's 2 minutes. All right, we'll do another minute then.
Little extra 30 seconds or so.
You got another minute, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's go with. Oh man, I need 2 more, bro. I'm trying to think outside the box though. That's the hard part.
All right, cool. I'm ready. Here we go.
All right, and then the last one I'm gonna put down is. All right, I got mine. All right, there we go. All right, we'll start backwards this time. So Nate, you'll go first.
Okay. All right. So first up, I got Kit, Will, Son. Anyone?
Damn, that's a good one.
All right. Okay. I was surprised. I thought that I put that. I thought that would knock y'all out.
It's one of the hottest themes right now.
I think it's gonna knock Malik out. El Grande.
Nope.
Get out of here. Oh, I locked you out. All right.
Fuck,
I was hoping to get Malik out.
Oh, shit. Damn,
Ilya. Okay. Solo.
I got Solo.
No.
I don't think anybody got this one. Natty.
Fuck you. I do have Natty.
Oh, the one time I put her over, bro. The one time I put her over.
Nasty work.
Yeah.
The Creeds.
Nah.
Okay. Motor City Machine Guns.
Raise your fist. Nah.
Hell
Hold
no.
on. Wait.
Nah.
When was the last time he was on TV?
They've been on TV. They ain't been in the ring. They've been on TV.
Yeah, they're active.
Oh my goodness. Okay, all right, cool.
They're
They ain't
active.
been in the ring, but they've been on TV.
They're active.
Okay.
Oba. That's gotta knock
I got
somebody
Oba.
out. Damn, I'm knocking you out, bruh. Like you only one. This is gonna knock Malik out. Omos.
No.
Damn. And then last one, Alpha Academy.
No.
Fuck. I
No?
got Maxine Dupree. Is that Alpha Academy?
No,
It's the same thing, right?
She got
Does she have her own
she
team?
got a new thing. She don't,
Oh, she did? Okay, I haven't been
yeah,
watching. I haven't been watching.
she don't got the
Okay.
Alpha Academy thing
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
She got her own team. So
All right.
I'll let
so
you
that's
wrap
good.
it down. So go ahead, Ryan.
All right. Brock Lesnar.
I almost put him.
Seth Rollins.
Nope.
Logan Paul. Hey, yo.
Yeah, I got Logan Paul.
And then I got Maxine Dupree.
I don't got
All
Maxine Dupree.
Gunther.
got one?
Gunther.
Oh no.
Sami Zayn.
Ryan literally almost put him. He was almost my last one, but no.
Damn.
And then the last one is Trick Williams.
No.
One of the hottest superstars right now.
Hell yeah, whip that trick, man.
All right, here you go. My turn.
Yep.
All right. Michin,
I don't got Michin.
B-Fab,
I don't got B-Fab.
I don't think I could name their thugs if they came up.
Javon Evans,
I don't got Javon.
Jelly Roll,
I don't got
Daddy?
Jelly, bro.
So you gotta say it though.
Candice LeRae,
No.
Fraxium,
No.
Nia Jax,
No.
Lash Legend.
No.
Come on, man. That's 8 right there. Come on, bro.
I put some of the big hitters on here, man. So I put Cody Rhodes. I put Drew McIntyre, Liv Morgan, the Usos,
Goodness.
Jade Cargill. Didn't put B-Fab or Michin. I put Jade,
Okay.
Becky Lynch, Roman Reigns, and Carmelo Hayes.
So how many you got?
So I got 8 on that one. So
All right, we both got 8. How many you
I got 8
got
on that one. So tally that up with what I already got. So I got 12 right now.
Only me and Nate knocked each other out there.
So now I'm at 12. I'm at 12 total right now.
I'm at 11
12 as
total.
well.
I had 6 last round.
Okay. How many you got, Donnie, total?
I got 12. I got
12?
8 this round.
8. How many you got?
I got 5 this round, so I got 12.
Damn. We all tied. Okay.
There we go.
This one is going to be very particular. You got to think hard on this one. These next 3 are going to be just WrestleMania because it's WrestleMania season. People that Triple H has fought at WrestleMania.
Oh.
So
So he
Triple
has
H
had to have a
WrestleMania-
match with them. Now,
he has to have had a match with them. It could be a multi-man match. It could be a singles match.
And it gotta be 10?
It's 10 names.
light
Okay.
work. Let's go.
10 names.
Damn, niggas fought that much? Okay.
Yeah, he got like 20 something matches. 20.
How many did he bury? Anyway.
I think
Oh.
he's second all time behind Undertaker, if I'm not mistaken. He's had a lot. You know, you got to think back to Hunter Hearst Helmsley. You got to think back to. All right, so we'll put the timer up. All right, let me get deep into this bag right here because I know Ryan gonna pull out some of the old names.
Yo, chill, bro.
I know you're gonna pull out them old school names, so you know. I don't know if that'll be an obvious one though. That might be. Shit.
Damn.
I'm trying to figure out what Ryan thinking over here, bro. I gotta get them old school names away from him, bro.
Don't worry about me. I'm in last place. Y'all got
You
12.
catch up, though, man. You can always catch up, bro.
I know. Just trying to get a sympathy vote from you.
Oh, let me see. this one, I believe. Okay, this is a good one. All right. Once this timer comes back around again, we'll stop. We'll have to stop.
I'm up. I'm good.
All right, I'm good. Nate, you still writing down? You got a minute 30.
I feel like I'm missing somebody. But yeah.
I'm done.
You good? All right, Donnie, we're gonna start with you this time, man. What you got written down?
All right. Brian.
I got Daniel Bryan.
Okay. I might be mistaken here. Did he face Ultimate? Was that SummerSlam or WrestleMania where he faced Ultimate Warrior?
WrestleMania 12.
That's WrestleMania. Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah.
All right.
I got that one.
I got that
Yeah,
one.
me
All
too.
right, that's 2. Randy?
No.
No. Batista?
Yeah, I got Batista.
Okay. Cena?
I got Cena.
Fuck. Booker T?
I don't have.
I tried not to remember that.
I love
Roman?
that. He just
said
moved,
who?
by the way.
Roman.
Roman. I don't have Roman.
Taker?
No.
Chris Jericho?
I got
Yeah,
Jericho.
I got Jericho.
Damn. Kurt Angle?
Damn, I got that too. I thought that'd be a
I
pull.
thought we could sneak that bitch in.
All right, so I got 4 then. Oh,
All right.
that's it, Randy? That's it, Randy?
Did we all get Kurt Angle?
Yeah, we all had Kurt Angle. Man.
That was the first one I wrote down. I'm like, oh, no one's gonna write Kurt. They're gonna write.
Ryan, who you got?
All right, left over. I have 4 knocked out, but I got Kane.
I got Kane.
That's the one I was trying to remember. I was trying to remember that one. That was 15, right? 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14.
15. 14.
Goldust?
No, I
That's
left
the
him
other
off.
one I was trying to remember.
Do you have it or no? No.
No, I
No.
don't have it. I was trying
Owen
to remember
Hart.
that one.
No, I left him off too. I knew he was gonna have the old names, bro. I knew he was gonna have all the old names.
I'm not old. I'm controversial. Chris Benoit.
Yeah, I put him down.
Yeah, but I didn't put his name, but yes, I put him.
All right. Mick Foley.
Yes. Damn.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I got Brock.
I thought I could sneak that bitch in. And then Sheamus.
Motherfucker.
See, I was gonna put Sheamus.
You have
but I-
Sheamus, Nate?
Yeah, I got Sheamus.
Damn, I only got 2.
All right, so I only got 2 left. I have the Big Show.
God, bro. I'm done, bro. Like this, I'm almost out.
Damn, the last one I got is Seth Rollins.
Yes, bro. I got that one too.
No way.
So he got 0 this round?
Yeah,
Shit. I only got 2 left.
I got none.
I got Ronda Rousey.
No, I don't have her.
Okay. And I got Sting.
Ooh, I forgot about that one.
Damn, Sting is a good one too. I forgot about Sting.
So I'm safe.
Thought
Yeah,
Sting
you got
was
2.
obvious.
You got 2 points.
Okay. Oh my god, bro. That one was tough.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Well, this one might be harder next round.
So, I got 16. I got 16.
I only got 12, so.
I got 14 then.
13.
All right, this next one is also WrestleMania. People who have competed in ladder matches at WrestleMania. So
Ooh, okay.
anybody who's wrestled in a ladder match at
Damn.
WrestleMania, you have to write 10 people. All right, timer starts right now.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna try to get into my bag with this one, bro.
Nigga said,
I'm trying to figure this shit out. This is a tough one. Okay.
Oh man, I'm trying to think. Ooh, this might be a good pull right here.
Oh, that's a good one. Nah.
All right, I think I might got some pulls on this one, bro. Should I erase this one though? I might erase this one. This might be too obvious.
All right, I'm good.
All right, you guys good?
I gotta get one more.
I'll give you an extra. I'll give you an extra second.
Fuck, I'm just go to the obvious one. Fuck it.
You good?
Yeah. Fuck it.
All right, who hasn't gone first yet? Ryan, you haven't gone first yet, right? So,
All right, Wade Barrett.
Fuck. Oh man.
It's fucked up.
All right, here we go.
Evan Bourne.
damn.
Drew McIntyre.
Bro, I literally erased him last second. Whew.
I got him out. Good. I got him right. Bubba Ray Dudley.
I don't have him.
I don't have him.
Mark Henry.
Damn, I thought that would be a pull, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Which one? 23, 25?
25.
5, yeah. I thought that would be a
forgot about
pull
that
right
one.
there, bro.
Tommaso Ciampa.
No, I forgot about that match.
Austin Theory.
I got Theory. Fuck.
Do you have Tyler Bate?
Nope.
I went Chris Benoit again.
Nah, I didn't put
Staying
it
away from him.
All right, and then Luke Harper.
I got Luke
Oh,
Harper.
that's a good pull.
I got Luke Harper too.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 5.
All right. So mine, I got Finn Balor. Nobody got Finn Balor. All right. MVP.
Nope.
It's a good pull.
Grayson Waller.
Yep. Damn it.
Zack Ryder.
Damn it.
Nope.
That was the first name I put.
Razor Ramon.
Damn it.
Bro, no way.
I thought Ryan would have him.
I got Ric Flair.
Did I put him? Nope, I didn't.
Booker T.
Yep.
Damn.
Booker T's a good one.
That's a good pull.
I only got 3 on that one. Damn.
That's it. Like that's all the people you got.
Yeah.
All right. Who go next?
Go ahead, Nate.
R-Truth.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Goodness gracious.
Sami Zayn.
No.
Okay. Y'all might have to check this one. Jimmy Uso. The Pandemic Mania.
Yeah, he hurt his knee that year.
Okay, I was like, he's the one who got hurt. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That was the match. All right, so Jimmy. Finley. Hell yeah.
WrestleMania 22.
Randy Orton.
Nope.
Nope. All right. And then lastly, John Morrison.
Fuck you, man.
Damn.
All right.
So these 3 the names that you got. You get points for all these.
Devon Dudley, Mr. Kennedy, Stardust, and Matt Hardy.
Okay. Currently, right now, I am at 15 right now.
So I got what? I got 20 now.
Yeah. So however many
I'm at
you tally
18.
up, I got 15.
Let me see.
Are you keeping track of how much we all have, right?
I'll keep track of. You gotta keep track of your own points.
All right, so I got 20 then.
All right,
I got 18.
All right, this last category. Listen to what I say clear. People who have lost world titles at WrestleMania. So either the WWE or World Heavyweight Championship. They walked into the match as the champion, and then they lost that match.
Question. Are we counting the woman in it too, right?
No, just the men. We'll keep it.
Just the men?
Just the men.
So Universal, World Heavyweight, or WWE?
No, it's the World Heavyweight Championship, not the Universal.
Oh, okay.
World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE Championship.
Right.
They walked into the match as the champion. They lost it in that match. I would space it out more, but like I said, we got to make it a little harder because only 4 of us. So, All right, time started. Go ahead. Let's see.
This is a tough one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yep. Ooh, do I want to? Let me see. Let me go back to. Okay, that's one. I'm trying to think of some. Okay. What's this? How many y'all got down?
1, 2,
3, 4,
6.
5, 6, 7.
All right, we'll do one. I'll give you another minute.
I got like 9.
8 down.
Okay, I'll give you another minute.
Ooh.
Let's see. I'm gonna give you another minute.
I'm out to fact check one of these, but I think I'm ready.
All right. Once this restarts, unless you guys are good to go. Everybody good to go?
Yeah.
I think so.
You got 10? Everybody got 10? All right, I'm going to start. First name I got written down, Bret Hart.
Yep, got that.
WrestleMania 9.
Daniel Bryan.
Yep, 28.
Gunther.
Nah, that's a good one.
I erased that from my memory, bro. Oh my god.
Hulk Hogan.
Yep, got that.
Kurt Angle.
Yep.
Yeah, 19 and 22.
Edge.
Damn it. That was the last one I put too.
Damn, bro, I ain't getting no point. Bray Wyatt.
Good pull.
No Bray. Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, it's a good pull.
He gonna have the old names, bro. I don't know, man. Yokozuna. Nobody got Yoko? Okay. Last one I got is The Rock.
Yeah, I got The Rock. Fuck.
Shit, man. So 1, 2, 3. I only got 3 on that one, man. So I got 16, 17. I only got 18. All right, let's go, Ryan.
All right, Randy Orton.
Damn.
Sid.
You got Randy, Donnie?
Yeah, I got Randy.
Oh, you got people. Yeah, 30. All right, Sid, 13.
Psycho said no.
Ric Flair, 8.
Motherfucker.
Seth Rollins, 40.
Yep.
Batista, 23.
I was thinking 26.
All right, but you got him?
Yeah, I got him.
And then Jericho.
Motherfucker. Brian getting no points this round,
You
bro.
got one.
All right, Donnie, since you got the most, go ahead.
Cena,
Mm-mm.
Roman, Brock.
Yeah.
Fuck. HBK. Didn't okay. And I think Del Rio.
Oh,
Was-
shit.
Well, I don't think he came in as champ. He lost at 27, and then he beat Swagger at 29.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Del Rio lost the title.
Wait, he came in as champion 27 lost Edge, no?
No,
he was
he's
challenger.
a Rumble winner. He
He's
won the
a
Rumble.
Rumble.
Oh shit, you right. Fuck. Okay, damn. So I gotta erase that one. Fuck. All right, so just 3 then.
I got Diesel, Triple H, The Click,
Who'd Diesel lose to, though?
Taker.
That wasn't a title match, though.
Oh, was it?
No,
Oh, shit.
that was just a streak match.
Oh, I was getting this six fucking Psycho Sid one mixed up.
And you said, who was the second one you said?
Triple H. I thought
Triple
Triple
H.
H be on.
Yeah, that was.
Thought that would be obvious one.
Yeah, he lost title so many times, so I was like, that's somebody gonna put in.
Damn.
All right, tally up everybody's points. I got 18 total.
I got 23.
18.
You said you got 23. How many Nate got?
12, 14, 8. I got 19.
Oh man.
Damn.
Let's go.
So
Come
Donnie,
on.
Yo,
out of everybody who could have got the most points.
There you go. Come on, man.
Damn, bro.
Yo,
Out of everybody who could have got the most points, bro, Donnie's the one that got the
what
most.
the fuck that means?
Donnie's the one that got the most points, bro. That's crazy.
That's crazy shit. Mo, what you think about that?
What do you think? Where Mo at?
Mo ducking. That's what he is. He ducking
Yeah,
as always.
for real. For real.
That's just a little fun game that that we played last time. So just to kind of get different, just something different, and fun to
That was good.
to play along with. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And then now we could talk about whatever, man. We could just talk about anything. Actually, I'll go ahead and ask this because I was going to ask this last week, but there wasn't enough people on here for this, so this would just be a different perspective.
We got Mo.
Damn, bro. That's why you got to be on here, Mo. You got to be on here, Mo.
Yeah, Mo, if he was on here, bro. He was on here. All right, so let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna ask y'all this question, and then I want to see what y'all have to say about it. So I'll give a couple of different answers, right? So we know Cody Rhodes is on this babyface run right now, right? Some people like it, some people don't like it. It's not for everybody. But I was talking to some other people about this in a Discord just to just have a different conversations. As far as where Cody ranks among the best baby faces WWE's had. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna name a bunch of different baby faces, and then you're just gonna tell me if Cody is a better baby face than those individuals. Now we're factoring in, baby faces as far as however you want to factor it. The white meat baby face, the superhero baby face, getting over as a baby face, staying over as a baby face, feeling authentic as a baby face. However you want to break down the criteria. We're not talking about face of the company. We're just talking about as a face character, just as the good guy. So I name a bunch of wrestlers afterwards, and you just, you'll tell me if Cody's a better baby face than these individuals. Some of these might be easier than others, so you might have to think about it. But we'll go in order. I'll go from Downey first, and then Ryan, then Nate will go last. So, is Cody a better baby face than these individuals? Let's start with Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everybody said yes.
absolutely.
CM Punk.
If we go in the traditional babyface definition, then yeah, I'll probably go Cody.
Character-wise, yeah, CM Punk is probably a little bit more accepted as a babyface, but I think Cody's much deeper babyface and is more of a natural babyface than CM Punk is.
As far as the quality they've given us as babyface, I think CM Punk has given us more quality as a babyface, so I'm gonna go CM Punk.
Ooh.
Okay. Daniel Bryan.
Could we like harp on some of these points, or like we just gotta like rapidly go?
We'll go through it and we'll go back to it.
Okay.
So Daniel Bryan.
Ooh. Personally, I'll say yeah.
Daniel Bryan's a better babyface wrestler. Cody Rhodes is a better babyface character.
That's a good way to put it. I think Bryan has more edge than Cody as a babyface personally, just because of his style, and he wasn't kissing babies every week. He was actually in Triple H's face, like saying, not literally, but like saying "fuck you" every week. So I'm gonna go Daniel Bryan.
Okay. Some of these baby faces are going to have different aspects than Cody. Like they may not be the same exact baby face. It's just, if you think they're a better face. The Rock.
Cody.
Even when The Rock was a face, he was a heel. Cody, I guess.
I'm gonna just say Cody.
Okay, if y'all say Cody on that one, what about Stone Cold?
Damn. I mean, like, that was like an anti-hero. Like, like he's one of those. Like, he was like, I don't know. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a tough one right there.
Got to pick a side, bro. If you had to pick, what's your gut telling you?
I'll probably go Stone Cold.
I'll go Stone Cold just based off the volume of like the reaction. 100% of the crowd loves Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Stone Cold may have acted like an anti-hero, but he was always fighting the villainous Vince McMahon, right? So he used power for power. I think Stone Cold is probably the most successful character in company history, perhaps you could put it, so I think Stone Cold.
Okay.
Everybody wanted to be Stone Cold. Not everybody wants to be Cody Rhodes. Plus, Austin's better than Rock anyway. So, Austin.
Okay. John Cena.
No, I think Cena got that.
Cena. Cody's trying to copy that playbook. Cena just did it.
Yeah. I would say Cena's the greatest white meat babyface of all time. So, Cena by a mile.
Hulk Hogan.
Hogan was the face of a revolutionary boom. It's hard to look at past the numbers, right? Both of them have a little bullshit in them, so it's hard to. It's Hulk. It's Hulk. I think it's Hulk.
I mean, I said Cena's the greatest white meat babyface of all time. He got the blueprint from Hulk Hogan, and Cody's trying to copy them both. So it's Hogan. As much as I hate him, it's Hogan.
What about Bret Hart?
Cody.
I'll say Cody just because I prefer Bret as a heel, but Bret was pretty crucial to the company, for sure.
Yeah, Cody.
Got a couple more. Rey Mysterio.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Damn, that's a good one. I'll probably say low key. I might say Rey. Low key, just because the amount of like people that was able to like become top heels just based off going against Rey. I'll probably go with Rey.
Cody got higher as a heel when he was presented to it. When Rey was given that top babyface ball, it was universally rejected. I just think there's a limit to Rey Mysterio as a character. I think it's Cody.
I think just because of the impact that he's had on the company and also like a whole genre of professional wrestling as a babyface, and the fact that he sells so much merch over the past 20 plus years as a babyface, and the kids to this day still love him, it's got to be Rey. I think Rey just has more impact than Cody.
That's fair. What about Jeff Hardy?
Oof. That's another one. If we talking like just like character work and all that other extra stuff, I'll probably go Cody. Like Jeff was just so cool. Like he was just cool. But like
Jeff,
all the other stuff,
has
I'll
the
go
juice.
Cody.
Jeff has the juice, but there's like a limitation to what you can do with Jeff Hardy in a way too. So probably Cody, just based off the promos. But Jeff Hardy, low-key, is a great babyface, in my opinion. I don't want to disparage him, but Cody's a little deeper.
I'm gonna go just because of the impact he had and still has to this day from his babyface run in 08. Like I gotta go Jeff. Like he's still getting that. He still has fans to this day. And Cody, I just think he's better. He's a better babyface. I think he's actually probably a bigger babyface as far as like just impact goes. Cody doesn't have that impact yet. He probably will in like 5 years, but like as of right now, he doesn't have that type of impact.
And then I got two more. What about Batista?
Nah, I'm going Cody.
Cody.
And then Shawn Michaels.
Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see a lot of Shawn like babyface stuff, so I'll probably go Cody just off of that by like default.
So he was pretty much a nostalgic babyface 02 to 10 when he returned. It was pretty impactful. But like his 96 title run as a babyface was slept on a little bit. I'm gonna go Shawn. Shawn's a better heel though. Shawn is a better heel though. I don't want to disparage that.
I think I'm gonna go Shawn. He still carried some heel tendencies when he was a babyface, but he was still a babyface.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about his character. I think I enjoyed that he wasn't typically white meat. Like he still carried some of those tendencies.
Shawn is a wrestler all day as a babyface. Even the rocker stuff is a babyface too. You kind of get it as well.
Yeah.
So why do you, to go back to some of the rebuttals that I wanted to go to, I'm gonna ask y'all, why do y'all think that really only in professional wrestling you could look at, why do y'all think it's so hard for the white meat baby faces to be accepted?
Because they always have a tinge of corniness to them, right? A little bit. So you outgrow them in a way that you know when you get a little older, you're like, that guy's kind of corny, right? But that's some of the stuff that would play into him when you loved him as a kid. A lot of it is stuffing it down your throat, or you get to that age where you're like a rebellion. You're like, well, he's always stuffed down our throat. It's got to be about him, of course. You kind of see through things that they can character strong attributes that you see through a little bit, and then you maybe hold that against that said wrestler. Of course, like formulaic matches as well. That was kind of the pushback with Hulk back in the day. Formulaic matches. But that's the formulaic as a baby face. Just a few of the things that popped in my head. Maybe more will come when you guys talk to as well about it. But
yeah, I'll say like I see somebody comment like over pushing. I think that's one of the things. Something else. Oh, also like once they reach a certain point in their stories, is like what more left is there to do? Like after they achieve whatever it is that they were chasing, it's like all right, it's done. And then people get like kind of tired of it, I guess.
I think it goes beyond wrestling too. I think a lot of people, and like when it comes to movies and stuff, they don't really like the white meat good guy. They don't like the guy who does everything by the rules. That's why so many people think Superman's overrated, because he's like just this good guy. He always wins and he's clean cut and like supposed to represent America. Like, no, we want more edge. That's why people like Tony Stark, because he's an asshole, but he's also like, he's not like white meat, and he grew over time. Obviously he grew and matured over time, but he wasn't just like always clean cut. And I think we like the characters with the edge. We like the characters who are good, but they're also like hints of bad in them. And even the bad guys, even like when it comes to stuff like you watch Sopranos, Tony Soprano is not a good guy, but everyone fucking loves Tony Soprano. James St. Patrick is not a good guy, but I fucking love that man. Like, we love the villains. Like, we love the villains. We love the guys who are bad, because it's just so much easier to root for them. especially if it depends on how you write them too. Like if you write them with human elements, I think that's another reason a lot of good guys, a lot of white meat baby faces don't have human elements to them. That was like the big reason why Cena was so hated. Is because he didn't seem human. He would lose and he would just laugh it off. The next night he would just come out making jokes like nothing happened. Randy Orton punted this man in the skull and he was back the next night just walking like shit didn't happen. Like that's why people didn't like Cena, because he wasn't human. And so when you have these characters that aren't human and they're just winning and they're laughing everything off, like it gets tiresome. We like to see the struggle. We like to see the people, even if they're bad guys, who have a reason to be bad. They're bad because something bad happened to them, and we can understand that, and it resonates with us. And I think that's why there's so much pushback with the white meat babyface. And I think if you go more of like a CM Punk route, where he's an anti-hero, he's a baby face with an edge, I think that's something that you can support, especially Stone Cold. Like, he wasn't necessarily a good guy in kayfabe, but everyone liked him because he was sticking it to McMahon, and that's why everyone liked him.
Ryan, did you want to say something else?
No, just agree with him.
Okay, I mean, you bring up some good points there. I do feel like I think white meat baby faces in professional wrestling are important to have, though. I think those are, to me, the hardest gimmicks to get over because of the corniness or the repetitive cycle of them winning or constantly being in the title picture. I know we saw Cena go through it, Hogan went through it, but Hogan was kind of more accepted in his era, but times were very different in that, particular time frame as well. So now Cody's going through the cycle, and even though you haven't heard it from the audience as much as you did with like a Cena and a Roman, you see it online throughout social media all the time, right? So I think it's interesting how, fans, gravitate more towards the heel because they do have more cooler characters. But I think for me, I don't know, I've always I guess for me, the reason I was a Cena guy growing up, it was because if I felt I was a wrestler, he was the guy that I wanted to be. Like I wanted to be the hero. I wanted to be the guy that people wanted to be like and look up to, and does all the right things and be the inspiration. I thought that was cool. Like everybody always loves to be the bad guy, but I feel like that's the easy thing to do though. Like it's hard to be the good guy. You know what I mean? And that's like the challenge that I liked about the good guys getting over, or like the Cenas and the Cody. It's kind of why I'm also rooting for Cody to this extent, because I've seen his trials and tribulations, and I saw him, go from legacy and then, not being the chosen one over Ted Jr. That's who they really, really wanted, but then that didn't work out, right? And then going from the mid card, and then he got renegated to Stardust because his brother's Goldust, and then he got, had to leave and go to the independent circuit to make a name for himself and pretty much revive his entire career, then help start another promotion, and then wasn't accepted in that promotion. So he came back to WWE and has had a spectacular run since coming back, if you personally ask me. But with the babyface thing, though, I think he just fits the mold for it. It just comes off as natural with Cody to me. Like he just looks the part. I think he fits the part, and I just find myself rooting for him more, just because I feel like the type of babyface that he portrays is like the hardest to really get over. And he was so over at one point. They literally, pushed The Rock and Roman Reigns main event match out of the picture when it was right there in the palm of everybody's hands, just for Cody to finish his story. Like that's how popular he had got with the babyface aspect that he had gotten to at one point, which is like with the white meat babyface. I don't know the last time we've seen something like that. Cena didn't even get that type of treatment when he was the top babyface. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they would have pushed for Cena to win a championship or finish the story at his peak over a big monumental dream match like that. So, but eventually, everybody has an issue with people who start to become the guys. Once you climb that ladder and you're trying to grab that brass ring, people love the chase. But then once you grab that brass ring and then you have the run as the guy, or even the woman in the women's division, then it becomes an issue. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those type of things where everybody loves the chase. But then once you finally reach the mountaintop, now everybody's sick of you being at the mountaintop and they want you to get back down the mountain.
Yeah. Whiteface always seems to be the main character, and main characters, most attention, a little annoyance.
So who are some of your guys' favorite faces, like just baby faces that you liked and rooted for over many years?
I'll probably say Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy was like the first baby face that like really got me into like wrestling.
Okay.
Him and Triple H at that time, it was like 2008. So yeah, I'll probably say Jeff Hardy though. That's the one I really like cared about when the shit was happening with Punk. I was fucking heated. Like I was, so like that's the one I truly invested into.
Yeah, my biggest investment was Shawn Michaels 96 for sure. 95 into 96, Boyhood Dream. And then later on, 2011, Punk, that like whole rise there, and then the Authority, Daniel Bryan pushback as well too. So those were probably my biggest fandoms, like roller coaster rides with baby faces.
I'm gonna go Kofi Kingston. Not my absolute favorite, but one of my favorites. One that really resonated with me, especially because I saw him go from the Jamaican to what he was like in the mid card to New Day, and all the trials and tribulations. So that, and like Kofi Mania itself, I'm more of a fan of Kofi Mania than WrestleMania. I think it's better than WrestleMania in my personal opinion.
Oh, that's a good one.
But yeah, just and him being the first African born champion, that was cool to see. We didn't have a black champion before that since The Rock, so that was really cool to see. So, and like the whole story, I think they did a really good job,
They did.
really telling that story, and it felt good. It was a feel good moment, and his reign itself actually wasn't too bad. It wasn't the best reign, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I'll probably say for me, obviously seen as the big answer, but if I'm gonna go different, I was really heavily invested into NXT Bailey. Like when she was doing the hugger gimmick and everything, like she was very cheesy and very corny because it's obviously a white meat baby face, but like there was something about her that stood out to me. Like she was very relatable and she was just very easy to gravitate towards too for me. And not only that, but she was putting on very good matches through NXT. I think her and Sasha is still probably the greatest women's match that WWE's ever had at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. So Bailey's babyface gimmick was really like one that I was heavily rooting for. Like I was sad when she lost the championship to Asuka. You know what I mean? Like I was like Seuss. I was like, oh man, bro, like you knew it was going to happen, but it was like, it hurt. You know what I mean? Like it was a painful feeling. So I would definitely probably, just to give a different answer, I would say NXT Bailey, the hugger gimmick.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's one that kind of really resonated with me a little bit, kind of really stood out from that perspective.
You think that was the peak of Bailey?
I would say her heel run was the peak 2020. That's probably her best run.
Stuff.
Yeah, that's probably the best run she's ever had in the company. I prefer babyface Bailey over heel Bailey, but her best quality definitely probably was 2020. That's the most important she's ever felt on the main roster, I would say.
Yeah.
Personally, I mean, other than that
link with Sasha was good.
Yeah, other than that, it's been very wishy-washy. It's like sometimes she feels important, sometimes she doesn't feel important. It's kind of like they plug her in and out wherever they want her to fit. So
yeah,
it's a very up and down type of balance when it comes to what they want to do with her and how they want to use her. And right now she's stuck in the tag team stuff. So, I mean, it goes what it is. Speaking of that, how do y'all feel? I made a video about this about a couple hours ago, actually. I think WWE has a problem booking Sami Zayn. I don't think they know how to book Sami Zayn's character. For some reason, they'll tell stories with Sami, and then they backtrack from those stories, or they plug him into other stories that don't really need him. Like he'll either be having a storyline where he's being an underdog when he doesn't need to be an underdog anymore, and then he'll overcome so much obstacles and ambitions, and then it's like he's finally overcome something, but then they place him right back in the storylines where he has to do that all over again. And then he'll have stories where he talks about wanting to be the world champion. It's like the last bucket list he has to check off in his resume is to be a world champion on the main roster. And then he goes after mid-card titles. So it's like, I don't think they know how to book this man's character. When it comes to a talent, Sami Zayn's been one of the best talents they've had for over a decade now in the company. He's good at promos. He's good in the ring. Like, he's a very, very, very good performer. But when it comes to booking his character, it seems like they don't really know how to consistently book his character from a logical aspect that makes sense from stories.
I think Sami's biggest trouble is the schedule. Like, he got the hottest in February 2025 or 23, excuse me, Elimination Chamber. That was his absolute moment to go with him. But it was a month before WrestleMania, and it was Cody Rhodes season, right? Or it was Roman Reigns season, and it wasn't his time. And then when it was his time again, it wasn't necessarily his time. They used that to go with KO to heat him up to go with Randy Orton. And then we're full circle here. It's just like, all right, we're going to use him for Trick, and we're going to. But I think giving him the mid title, the U.S. title, is strategic to be in the here and the now with Sami Zayn. I think it is to give him. He's always been his biggest character trait is acceptance. That's all he is searching is acceptance. And for him to, within himself, to be accepted for himself, he needs to win the world title. But for acceptance, he wants to go to WrestleMania to kind of stay on that trajectory towards the world title. And they used Mello as a way, but I think it was strategically as a way to get the belt off of Mello for some sympathy onto Sami Zayn. I'll just kind of cut it short and throw the ball to you guys. I think Sami Zayn wins the Money in the Bank this year and cashes in and wins the heel title. That's the title of the heel. I think that's the long game there. But I think that they wanted to use a big Sami Zayn WrestleMania moment for Trick Williams to give Trick that U.S. title trajectory to kind of see where he can go with that. And I think just Trick and Mello in their eyes isn't as big of a Trick and Sammy match. I think they think Trick and Sammy to the main roster folks, the main roster audience, the casual audience is probably a bigger match in their opinion. And the goal is to continue Sammy on this trajectory of wishy-washy up and down and to really get the ball rolling with Trick at that U.S. title level. So I think timing and schedule has always been Sammy's kickback because I think it's starting to work. The goal is for him to become a heel, I think, and I think it's working.
I basically kind of agree with him for the most part. I feel like the main issue is like the timing. Whenever it's time for him to get a championship, somebody like a different story is like needed for that title. So it's like it's kind of hard to just put the title on Sammy when other stories call for it. So yeah, kind of basically same thing he said.
Yeah, I mean, as a fan, Sammy used to be my favorite wrestler. Now it's Gunther, but when he was my favorite wrestler, I always wanted him to get that push. But the reason I was such a big fan of him is because he was the underdog and he wasn't getting the opportunities that he deserved. And then he finally started getting the opportunities he deserved, but he was still acting like he was the underdog. And then he's like you said, Malik, he's trying to he's like, oh, I gotta be a world champion. I gotta be a world champion. But then he's always doing these side quests in the mid card, and then that whole shit with Cross, that I think that really that didn't do him any favors. Like that whole storyline, like it didn't make him any better. It didn't make him a world champion. He wasn't a world champion by Mania or the next year's SummerSlam. So like they'll put him in these stories that are like to build character and to help him on his road to the world title. But at the end of the day, it leads to nothing or another mid-card title. Like you don't need the US title at this point in your career. You need the world championship. Like you don't need to be feuding with Trick Williams. You need to be feuding with Cody Rhodes, with Randy Orton. Like you need to be feuding with these top guys. But I think he, and along with other people like LA Knight and Jey Uso to a certain extent up until WrestleMania 41 was of the bloodline. He was affected by the bloodline storyline. I think if it wasn't for the bloodline storyline, he would have been a world champion by now. I think he would have beat Roman in Toronto if it wasn't for that long reign and that big payoff that they were going to eventually have. But I think the bloodline it helped him, but it also like held him back and held him back from being a world champion.
I do think it helped him though. It projected him. He was Jackass Boy right before that. Like
Yeah,
he
no,
was, he was at a level, and he could not break through that level
No.
until he started associating himself with that.
It helped him, and then it became the one thing that kept him from reaching that next level. Because I truly believe he would have won in Toronto if it wasn't for the Cody match.
Do y'all think Sammy's top guy material?
In a transitional year.
Yeah, right now B title, like if there is a significantly like B title, I could see him like, yeah, he should. He's his thing. He should earn it. But what can they do to build his momentum to get to it? Because it could be accepted where, oh, all right, they're just giving him the title, and then he has no chance. You know, a little bit similar to Jay, a little bit similar to Kofi, where they're just like, all right, we're just going to give him the title, and then sink or swim, and they don't really give him anything to work with. What do they got going on for Sammy? Like, who does he have to work with? What is his momentum heading in? And what time of the year is it? If it's like WrestleMania season off a Royal Rumble win, I think it's more likely to be a pushback. If he has a surprise win in the fall, if it's not like a calendar year type of thing, if he can organically build momentum and get to a point where he was boiling over like in February 23, perhaps. But he's just so finicky up and down. But I don't know. he's hard to kind of put a pulse on for a lot of things. But he's so flexible as a character and as a worker that he can be plugged anywhere. So his flexibility is a little bit of a detriment to his ceiling, if that makes any sense.
I think he's like an Eddie Guerrero. Like Eddie was,
if you could get that momentum,
he was like the champion in a transitional year. I think Sammy, if you're waiting on the transition of, let's build the next guy, I think Sammy's a great guy. Instead of going back to Cody for the 4th time, I think Sammy's a great guy to be like, all right, we're going to make you champion for a little bit while we build up Oba, while we build up Braun Breaker, while we build up such and such.
Yeah. I think he would benefit from like a surprise Money in the Cash and like Edge, like Punk back in the day. Someone like that. I think he would benefit from not seeing it be forecast. I think he benefits and gets a pushback when he's forecast in a way, if that makes any sense too.
Okay, interesting. To dive into some more different topics, just different random stuff. Is there a particular wrestler right now currently that you just haven't found ways to connect with, man? Just ain't doing it for you. Somebody that just for some reason it ain't working for you, man. You can't find ways to get with it. Hey, why you laughing, bro? Who's it gonna be?
Yeah, that you go first.
Fucking Danhausen. Never thought that nigga was funny ever. Never thought that nigga was funny.
Yo, you get cursed.
Never ever thought he was funny.
But is he a wrestler? You know what I mean? Like,
he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler.
No, I know he's a wrestler. I know, but it's just like
okay. So hold on, why Danhausen? Like, not even an AEW, like.
No, I never liked him. I never thought his stick was funny. I never did. You're cursed. Like that shit. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Move. Goofy ass fucking face paint, bro. That shit's so fucking corny, bro. I never found that entertaining. Nice guy, I'm sure, but God, that shit is not funny, bro. Orange Cassidy couldn't even make him funny, bro. Like that shit. That shit's so fucking buns.
Man, what about you, Ryan?
I don't know. Let me marinate on that real quick.
Donnie, you got one?
I'm trying to think who's sticking out right now.
I thought I would like Ricky Saints more. I thought I would be into him more. I feel like him up top at NXT. I understand NXT is like always transitioning right now, but NXT, this is probably the least interesting that I've ever been in it in a way. And I don't know. I just maybe if I expected more, or I think I'm just a little bit disappointed in Ricky Saints in a way, if that makes any sense.
I think I might answer. I think Jacob Fatu. I think he's cool, but like
really?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't find it interesting in him like I did with the other Bloodline people, like Roman or like Jimmy J or even Solo. Like I just think Jacob he cool. He's good at what he do.
You talking about like since he came in or like lately?
Like lately.
More so lately, I can kind of understand. He just came back like last month.
So Jacob not really sticking out for you?
Nah, not really. Not as of now.
He just seems to be running on a treadmill. You need to kind of accelerate with him.
My answer, I'm gonna have to say Natty, bro. Even with the fight gimmick, bro, that shit is still.
You still not a fan, bro?
I can't get into it, bro. I tried. I tried to give it a chance. I really did. I tried to be fair. I'm like,
hey, the theme's hard though.
No, yeah, the theme song's hard. It's a little gimmick for her. Like, all right, she could use something different, but it's like, it's still Natalia to me, bro. Like, nothing feels different to me. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like when I look at her, I'm just like, oh, that's what Shayna Baszler could have been.
She need to start breaking girls' arms and shit.
That's how I'm feeling. Like when I watch her, I literally feel like they could have did this with Shayna Baszler. Like Shayna Baszler would have did this much better, and it would have been more believable. I look at her and I'm like, when I look at her, I'm like, this Lola Vice in NXT, but better.
Yeah. Shayna would have been my answer if this was 2018. I always thought that.
You never
was in a Shayna Baszler?
Damn, bro.
Really?
Shayna was like that, bro, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Pete Dunne. That's another person. Never was into Pete Dunne from like NXT, any of that shit.
We know Bravo and better though, so.
Hell
Ray,
no.
Rayo.
Hell no. Hell no, man.
Come on, bro. Olay, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta get hit, bro.
Hell no. Yeah, that's another one. Them two niggas. El Grande is great. I cannot get behind fucking. They was in NXT. Like I was like, fuck. Like El Grande was in NXT. I was like, yes. And then the next week, it was them two. I was like, bro, why the
Yo, Pete
fuck?
Dunne's good to that role though. Pete Dunne be like that dancing and shit.
Taylor
so
Bate,
good.
allegedly.
Not Tyler Bate, not Pete Dunne. Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate shine. The one in blue.
WWE does this thing, bro. Like they tell
Bravo,
a joke. They tell a good joke, and then they tell it 100 more times.
Yeah.
Like you say the same punchline 100 times. Like that shit was funny like the first 3 times, but now the shit's not funny anymore. Like that's how I feel like with those two. Like El Grande was great. Like the first El Grande, great. The second El Grande, fucking legendary. Like Ludwig allegedly as El Grande is fantastic. Like that is like that's a gimmick he can have for the rest of his career. But it's fucking Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate could do so much better, bro. They could do so much better. Like this is the best you have for these two. Like in their entering their 30s. Like they've given you what, damn near 10 years of of really good wrestling in WWE. This is the best you fucking got for them. Okay, a fucking parody of a parody. Okay, all right.
Tyler Bate be all right in the long run, I think, but I don't know.
Hey, he got so bro. He went in life.
Yeah,
he went in life. All right, well, I'll reverse the question. Who is somebody that you are into right now? Somebody that you're really a fan of, like you're watching this stuff.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Come
Oba.
on, man, it's Oba.
Come on, Oba.
Oh, well, you said Oba for you?
Oba, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Brian, you got Oba?
Yeah, Oba's where it's at.
I'm not going main roster at all. I'm going NXT. Kendall Gray. Since day one, fucking Hooper. Like immediately. Like if you have not seen any Kendall Gray match, watch Kendall Gray versus Callie Armstrong from NXT or from Evolve Succession, the first Evolve Succession. It's on Tubi. It's for free. You literally have no excuse to not know. She's a fucking Hooper. That girl's gonna be a fucking Hall of Famer. I'm saying it right now.
Ooh.
She's a first ballot Hall of Famer. She's gonna change that division. That's my answer.
Yeah. You know she wrestled men in high school? That's
Yeah.
all she did was just wrestle men.
Yeah. Undefeated in college too.
My answer, I gotta be honest, bro. It's El Grande for me, man. That nigga cooking, bro. El Grande cooking, man. El Grande cooking for me, man. I watch AAA though, so I don't watch just him on the main roster. Some people only see him on Raw, but I watch him in AAA. He one of the most over acts they got in AAA right now.
Yeah,
like El Grande, the second one. The first one, you lost that, bro. You lost that privilege. I ain't gonna lie to you. The second El Grande, like, just fits the gimmick so well. Like, if we really didn't know that this guy wasn't Hispanic and he was somebody else playing a Hispanic character, they could have convinced me that he really was a lucha wrestler. Like, I would have been convinced that this was a real guy from Lucha Libre. Like, El Grande, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really into it, man. I know it started off as a little jokey joke and it was a mockery, in the little storyline they were doing at that time. But man, El Grande, super entertaining and has really good matches too in AAA. Like whoever that guy is under that mask,
whoever it is,
put him in the Hall of Fame.
Malik, what do you think they do at WrestleMania?
I don't know if they even have a match at WrestleMania, but I mean, I would if I was them. I'm doing El Grande versus El Grande, mask versus mask. I mean, that only makes the most sense.
Well, they were talking shit on each other on Raw, like during the timeouts or the commercials.
Yeah, I would say mask versus mask, and then whoever loses got to unmask, and then we only get one El Grande. But originally, I thought they were going to do multiple El Grandes for a minute, but
I think they have a ladder match and they lump them in there. They got to do like a IC ladder match, old school style.
Ladder match? Okay.
Well, you got Javon, you got Penta, you got the El Grandes. You even stick Finn and Dom, but they should have a singles match. You can throw JD in there.
Yeah, something about El Grande. I don't know, man. I guess for me, the reason I'm into it is just like, it's the simple fact that it shouldn't be working this good. For me, it's like there's no way this gimmick should have gone as far as it's gone, and there's no way it should be working the way it's been working. And the fact that it is, it's crazy. It's crazy. Whoever under that mask, talented, bro. Talented guy right there. Talented individual. Kendall Gray's a really good answer. I do like her a lot. I like Callie Armstrong. If you guys don't watch any, NXT or NXT Evolve, there's some dope people down there. You got to look at. Jack Cartwheel is one of my favorites. He's pretty dope.
Evolve. I'll show the Swipe Right guys versus Mike Cunningham and Eli
Knight. Yes, that's such a fucking
that was
banger.
legit 4. I went 4 on that. That one.
That was pretty good. I do like
that match was fire.
That match was very, very good.
They have some good tag team matches out in Evolve.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got some good talent down there. They got some really good talent down there. Some people who definitely got some potential. And then Keanu Carver.
I like Brooks Jensen.
He be getting me weak, bro. Keanu Carver.
Jensen's having good matches down there.
Brooks Jensen is criminally overrated. Like they didn't give him the right shine in NXT. Yeah, they didn't give him the right shine in NXT.
You said overrated or underrated?
Underrated. So
yeah, you said over. All right, good. Yeah, I thought you know what you mean. Yeah. Brooks is good. He was on main event. I went to Raw this week.
Oh, really?
He was on main event. Yeah, he was on. He fought. Royce Keys.
Oh, where has that nigga been, bro? What?
Bro, you know WWE, they'll bring people on TV and then not know what to do with them. Like,
oh my god, bro! Like, wasn't Tyler Tonga like signed before he even like debuted? Like he was on main.
Royce Keys at least got
2 years.
Tyler Tonga is nothing.
Yeah, he was signed from like 2024.
That's crazy.
Whenever Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa came up, he went with them.
But they didn't use. Oh my god!
He went on TV.
That's fucking.
That's about
I'm also not a big fan of bringing people up to the main roster immediately. I think even though NXT is looked at as developmental because it is in a third brand, there used to be a time when people would come to WWE and they would just put them in NXT just to add depth to that roster. Like,
yeah,
you could put a Hikaleo down there. Like certain people could be down. Like Royce Keys.
They need it, bro. They needed. Well, they need Royce Keys, but they needed someone for like the past year and a half. They still need people.
was doing great in NXT, but he had really like no threats.
This nigga was fighting Jasper Troy, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm disappointed in Ricky Saints. He should be more down there, in my opinion, man.
Yeah. They got Ricky, they got Ethan Page. I mean, and you got Joe Hendry, but like other than that, it's like they don't really have the sauce. You know, like they got to bring in the TNA people, and that's fine. Like bring the AAA people from time to time, cool. But it's like you should have a division down there at one point. Like the women's division down there at one point, they had like Stephanie, Julia, they had Lola Vice, they had Jada Parker, like they had Jordan.
They still do.
They had crazy people down there. You know what I mean? Like the roster was so stacked, you could plug in people in and out. Now it's like.
I mean, you can still do it, but it's not as good as it was. Like
that men's division.
That men's division is it got good for a little bit, but then like once Oba and Javon and Trick left, it was like back to.
I'm also a believer too. If you're on the main roster and you're not doing nothing, I don't see why you can't go down to NXT and do something. You know what I mean? Like that's why they got Johnny Gargano back down there. They ain't doing shit.
Because Triple H doesn't know how to write. He doesn't know how to write for Johnny Gargano. So he's like, Sean, help me. Sean, help me up, buddy. Do me a solid.
Like he's gonna go down to NXT and him and Miles Bourne are gonna put on a banger.
Yeah,
Miles Bourne's pretty good too. He'll be.
Miles Bourne's great. I think he's got a bright future.
See, I was more into Tavion Heights though.
Tavion is good. He's good. I think they
had back in the day was nice.
I like Tavion Heights.
They need to be doing more with Tavion Heights. For sure.
You know who I never got into? Charlie Dempsey, bro. He boring to me.
Oh, come on, that's the guy right there, bro. He's so good.
He's a good wrestler, but like character gimmick is like
they just never gave him a chance to really shine. Like Ren Sinclair was doing stuff, but he was just kind of in the background. Like they never really gave him anything. Like she's great. She's great too. And like now he's doing the stuff with the Birthright. So hopefully, and the group's like, whatever. It's a good little mid card group.
Yeah. Charlie's kind of like his dad, right? In a phone booth, and you notice him, he's pretty great. But if he's outside that phone booth and he's just floating, he's just another guy.
I feel about Tony D.
I always like Tony D. I've always been a fan.
I'm rooting for Tony D. I want him to work. He could be that guy.
I don't know about the new game. I was into the whole mafia thing, man. I like the whole mafia.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah,
I'm big into Sopranos though, so it's
I like that he's like kind of like a vigilante. I think that's cool.
Yeah, like the whole. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever seen The Sopranos, but like, they would have like the dinners and shit. And I'm like,
watched it live, bro. I'm sorry.
You never seen The Sopranos?
No, I said I watched it live.
Oh, you watched it live? Okay.
Damn, Unc.
I mean, it was on.
You saw the finale live?
Yeah.
It was on live for us too. I mean, we.
I mean, I wasn't allowed to watch at the time, but yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch either. I didn't start watching until after the reruns, but.
June 11th, 2007 was the final episode. I only know it because of my son's first birthday.
How you feel about the ending? The blackout? I ain't like it, bro. I ain't like it.
I'm not really a big fan.
Too bad.
Like I get what they were going for, but
the first time I saw it, bro, I thought my TV cut off. I was like, bro, what?
How you think it should end it?
Choose your own adventure. That's what they left us with.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be. Like, I think they did the same thing with Atlanta too. Like, y'all seen Atlanta? Like when the dude was watching it.
First season.
Oh, okay. So the ending is like the weird. I forgot his name. He's watching the TV and like there's a thing that he says and like It's just weird. It's one of those endings where you're supposed to interpret it yourself, and like they don't give you a definite ending. I'm like,
I thought they were going to do a movie or some shit. I thought they were going to do something bigger. I thought they were going to, but they
And
didn't.
I wish they would have did something with that because like Tony Soprano, one of the greatest characters like I've ever seen in my life. Like,
You know what's crazy about him? He used to put a rock in his shoe to piss himself off when he had to get crazy on show. So he would get pissed because there's a rock in his shoe, but he put himself there so he could mentally get pissed.
that's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
He
method.
be crashing over anything too. Like, 1 minute he just start crashing over anything.
Whenever he had to crash out, he put a rock in his shoe just to get fucking mad when he walked around.
He get mad at anything, boy. He start crashing over anything.
Over any little thing, bro.
It could be any little thing.
Meta was your daughter.
He out there cheating on his wife, and then he trying to play victim. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
This nigga he passed out looking at fucking Uncle Ben, the fucking wheat, fucking cream of wheat shit.
Oh yeah. He was wild, bro. He was wild, man. Like I said, he was doing the most crazy stuff. Especially like I remember him and his wife was having the argument, and then like he out there, he said something to her. He was sounding like you knew what you signed up for or something. I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
I felt about how he did Chrissy.
Oh, when he killed Chrissy, bro. Yeah,
that was tough. I was like, damn, bro.
It's your man's right there, bro. I said, no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Be like that though.
Affect the bottom line, though.
Soprano, man. Tony Soprano.
Let me ask you a question though. I was thinking about this question. Is there a wrestler who you want to like, but you just can't? Because I got one. I want to like so bad, but I can't get behind him, bro. Lex is king. Like, I want to like him so bad because I've seen him in MLW, and I'm like, I want to root for him, but like everything he does, I'm like, this ain't it, bro. Like this is like
facial hair and shit.
Yeah, but it's like I just feel like he's just always there. Like he's just there. Like he doesn't have like any championship potential at. Like he's just kind of there to like have a match to fill time. You know what I mean? Like I want him to be so much more, but I'm like, I can't even really get behind you, bro.
For his future, I would say his dad was kind of lingering a little bit too before he took off. His dad took off a few times. First was Stone Cold and the Hollywood Blondes, and then again,
Hollywood Blondes was great.
Yeah, and he was just kind of like a mid-card cruiserweight guy that just had good matches with Jushin Thunder Liger and stuff like that. And he was very low-level WCW, and he was known for getting killed by Sid in a War Games match, and that was what he was most known for. And he never really he had that low-level charisma like Lexus King has now, but Lexus does have something that's likable, like his dad did. He's just gonna find his lane. It's in him. What's
your answer?
That's a good one. That's a good one, Nate.
What's your answer, Ryan?
Lexus Kidding is a good one, but I want to say Ricky Saints again. I should be loving this guy. He should be head of the mountain. He should have a big future, but he just doesn't connect with me or honestly anyone, in my opinion. Like that concert was ass, bro. Like that shit was terrible. Like he has charisma, he has a lot in him, but that shit was legit. Some of the worst stuff you'll see this year.
I guess my answer. I want to give a different answer that nobody else has given yet.
I've answered Ricky Saints like 3 things.
No, I'll say Jay Cargill.
That's a good one.
I really want her to be something great. I feel like she's missing still so much. Like she has the look, she has everything you can want in a superstar. Like I understand why she's champion because looking at her, like, okay, yeah, of course she has the part. I mean, she fits the look. She lacks charisma, I feel, and she just lacks other pieces where I feel like I don't think she's reached the level to be good enough to be the lead champion where, you can lead matches and stories and be like, all right, you put this person in the ring with whoever and I can expect them to put on something really good. I don't think she's reached that yet. And I don't know if she can break that ceiling. I don't know how much further she could possibly go that we've already seen her from AEW to WWE. So I really, really want her to do great, but it's like, I don't know if she can break that barrier.
I think the baddies are good for her. I do.
Johnny, who you got, man?
You camera's off. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of a toss up between.
No, you can't. Your camera's off. There you go.
No fault, bro. I think it's a toss up between Jade or Jacob. I agree with the stuff you were saying about Jade. I feel like there is still stuff that she is missing. She have the look and everything like that, but like there's still stuff that's missing. I don't know if it's like a better story or whatever it may be. Yeah, that's
why Jacob.
Jacob, because like I said, like at first when he first came in, I like the stuff he was doing, but then like as recent as like just not connect on me. I still want to be able to like fuck with Jacob and shit, but like right now I just don't really.
I think he too hoodish for WWE, bro.
Fuck.
For WWE, maybe, but
Because he dressing up in the red and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, WWE. I don't know if they're looking at him like. Because remember, G Baby was talking about he could be like top babyface and stuff. I was like, I don't know if they see him like that, bro.
What was that
freaking
shirt?
Jacob on the Tonight Show with a all red.
You'd be like Jimmy Kimmel, like doing this shit.
What about is there a wrestler that you grew up watching that, like Nate said, that you didn't connect with, like you just somebody you wanted to like, but you just like, I don't know, man, don't do it for me.
Growing up, ooh, that's a good one.
Growing up.
For me, it was
Bruno. I was playing. I'm not that.
Bruno was great.
Damn.
I'm chill.
If I had to pick one from my childhood, I don't know, man. It was Rey Mysterio, bro. Never.
Yeah, that's a good one. I never connected.
Yeah, you always been like that. Yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, it's mainly though for the fact like I could never just bought into his gimmick because he just always get beat up. Like he don't ever. If he wins, it's like temporary. It doesn't feel like. It never felt like. I guess the superhero gimmick that he was supposed to portray, like the underdog, it would only last for like sprinkles of seconds, but then they would feed him to people where he just got, because he was the smaller guy, and he would just continuously get destroyed. You know, people were always turning on him. Like how many people that were Rey Mysterio's friend over the years of his career turn on this guy? His son even turns his back on him. Like
so, what's the question you asking? Like that we like didn't like, or we just
somebody
like,
that you just couldn't get into growing up. Like
this might sound crazy, right? But you gotta understand the time when I started watching. I'm gonna say The Undertaker. I started watching wrestling in 2000. I started watching wrestling in 2008, so I was kind of like close towards the end of his career. My favorite wrestler of all time is Triple H. So like when he started to come back around, he was feuding with Triple H. So I was like, I didn't really rock with Undertaker that much. I can respect the stuff he done and like went back and watched his stuff and shit like that. But like during that time, I really wasn't fucking with him.
Triple H guy. Huh?
Come on, man.
Mariah, what, you got one?
I don't think he was like a baby face. Del Rio's one that never really stood out to me.
Nobody likes him.
Yeah, but no one really liked him. Low-key Batista. I liked sections, but I don't think I liked him as much as they wanted me to like him, and at that level. But he shouldn't have been on I'm not saying he should have been on a lower level, but as like a top guy, he just never really connected with me.
Batista was my guy, bro.
That was my guy too. I'm probably gonna go just because at the time, this was as a kid, not now. Now I'm a lot more mature in my wrestling mind, but at the time, I really didn't understand like Christian. Like I didn't know really much about him. I started watching and like I started watching when he left. Like he was gone, and I maybe saw a little bit of him in TNA, but I never really like understood his gimmick. Obviously, as I got older and started watching more, like I respected Christian, even though Edge is better. But I don't know. When I was first watching, I never really understood him. I was like, okay, cool. It's Christian. Like I was like, cool.
What about a wrestler that you hated? That was a bad guy when you were growing up that you hated. Like I hate this guy.
Punk is obvious.
Big Show. Okay.
It's Punk.
You said Big Show.
Big Show. I hated
Punk. I feel like Punk was
Big Show, really?
Yeah, fuck Big Show, man.
You hated all his heel turns.
Yeah,
all 72 of them.
Your answer. So you got Big Show. You said CM Punk.
Yeah, he was a piece of shit for what he did to Jeff Hardy, man. Still hurts, man.
Hardy, though, what he was doing.
That shit did break me. That shit broke me, bro. I hated that.
What's crazy? I was a big CM Punk guy.
I love him.
And my homie was a big Jeff Hardy guy growing up. And during that time, I was not into Jeff Hardy at all like that, bro. I was really into CM Punk. So when he won, I remember my homie, he was crushed. And I was always just like, hey, bro, what happened to Jeff Hardy, bro? Where you going?
You a piece of shit, bro.
He was sick. He was sick, bro.
That's
I was
crazy,
heavily into CM Punk though at the time. Like CM Punk was like one of my guys. I would say the heel that I probably hated the most, probably Edge.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Edge was great.
Edge was despicable.
Edge used to get on me, bro. First he took Lita, then he took John Cena's title, then he took Undertaker's title. I'm like, no,
What
I'm
the
gonna
fuck?
go.
What you mean he took Lito? What the
bro,
fuck?
Lita, that was my girl, bro. That was my favorite, bro.
Yo,
Acting like you mad. Is that mad?
no, saying.
I will say not. I didn't hate her entirely, but for like a few months, I hated Eve because I was a huge Zack Ryder fan.
Oh
She
my
did my nigga
God.
dirty, bro. She
I was
did
never
him
I was never
so
into Zack Ryder
dirty,
either,
bro.
bro. He never did it for
Come
me.
on.
I like
bro.
that. I like
I was
that.
never into Zack Ryder, man.
Bro, I was in his bro. Zack was my guy. Back in 2011, 2012, that was my guy, bro. And then when I was cheering for him, and then she did him dirty, and then John Cena roasted her in the middle of the ring, and I was like, yeah, take that, bitch.
Nate was Broski of the week.
All right,
Always.
okay, what about this is gonna be an interesting question. Who is a wrestler that you liked from the jump? First time you saw him on TV, you was like, yep.
CM Punk.
Triple H.
Shawn Michaels too.
Triple H was the coolest guy ever, bro. 2008 with WWE title. I just like that.
So you said Triple H, yours is CM Punk. I'll say for my first memory, I'll say Eddie Guerrero. First time I saw him on TV, I was like, yep. Came on that lowrider. I'm like, yep. I don't know who this is, but I like him.
I'm gonna go Undertaker. Just the aura. I was like, this guy's cool. I fuck with him.
Undertaker, yeah. Undertaker always had that mystique to him, like that. That I don't know how to explain it, man. He just had that mysterious catch aura to him. It just made him feel different and unique. That made him stand out differently. So Undertaker's a really good answer.
Seth is another one. When he had the shield shit, and he had the like blonde shit in his hair, and like the way he used to wrestle around on time. I feel like.
See, what's crazy though, like even when the shield was a thing, my favorite was always Roman though.
Really?
Roman was always the guy that like stood out to me. It was like, I mean, Seth was cool. Ambrose was all right, but like I don't know, Roman was the one that stood out to me. I was like, yeah, that's the guy right there. I mean, obviously I didn't know he was gonna become the guy, literally, but like he was still like I get the tribal tattoo and stuff. I'm like, yeah, he got badass, man. Like, and this is when he didn't speak much. He was just like beating people up and like just he had that aggression to him. So, but Seth was cool too when he had like the blonde. And
yeah,
he was Seth was pretty cool at that time too.
I will say a more recent example, like very 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 recent. Oba, like from the jump. When I first saw Oba, I was like, yep. And then NXT, I was like, yep, that's the guy. Like it was a breakout tournament. I was like, yep, that's the guy. That's the guy right there.
So okay, let's have this discussion then. How do y'all feel as far as the future? Is it going to be Oba or is it going to be Braun?
Braun's going to be the John Cena. Oba's going to be Batista. Braun's going to be for the company. Oba's going to be for the people.
That's a good answer right there. I think yeah.
I'll say so. I'm a huge Braun Breaker guy too. I liked him from the jump from NXT. I think those are the two next top guys that they have to invest into as world champions. There's no reason why these guys shouldn't be main eventing WrestleMania within the next few years. I'm not gonna lie though, man. I think I'm starting to get more into Oba over Braun. Like there's something about Oba that's like he has it, bro. Like there's no way I'm looking at the future and he can't be a part of it. Like there's just no way. Like I'm looking at him, I'm like if they messed him up. I might have to put him over that Braun Strowman. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I know how I feel about Braun Strowman, but it's like if they mess up Obafemi, bro, I genuinely will not understand it. There's nothing that you're gonna say to convince me to make it logical to understand why that Obafemi and Braun Breaker for the future are not gonna be future world champions and top guys for the next 10 years or however long they're gonna be around. If there's two people I'm looking at on the roster, it's those two.
I think Oba has way more of a ceiling than Braun Strowman. You know, I understand your sentiment of hotness and not cashing in on that hotness. I think Breaker is just a little bit more flexible. But then again, Oba hasn't needed any flexibility because Oba as Obafemi has been phenomenal. It's like similar to Brock arriving on the scene back in the day and be like, who the fuck is this guy? Just be fucking Brock Lesnar. Just be Obafemi, and that's all you really need. So that's just that like instant connection, instant charisma, instant wow factor. Why tweak it, really? You know? So it's a pretty good question, honestly, Malik. The safe answer is Breaker. The right answer should be Oba, just off of momentum alone. But two Breakers, you know, to make a case for Breaker, he's been away since what, January? Before like January, he hasn't done shit since then. The Rumble, really, right? So, yeah. And before the Rumble, his last didn't he get hurt against Punk, and then he re-aggravated it the week before. So he was building a lot of momentum heading into the Royal Rumble. You forget that he was a lot of people's pick, and a lot of people thought he was going to win the Royal Rumble. But, they did the angle, and then they kind of flamed him because of the injury. So, I don't know. I think should be Breaker, though. Should be Breaker. But, I don't know. See what happens with Oba, for sure.
Donnie, do you have an answer?
I think what Nate said, I agree with. I think that Braun is gonna be the person that's gonna be. Oh, my fault, my camera's off. I feel like Braun is gonna be the person that's gonna be like the face of the company. But I think more people is gonna get behind Oba. But with the way the company goes, I think they're gonna choose Braun as like the face, as that guy.
Who do y'all see yourselves investing into more though, as of right now?
Truthfully, I think for me, I like both. I feel like it could go either way. I think Braun is great in the ring on the mic. I feel like Oba's good in the ring on the mic. I feel like both are just great. So I invest. It go hand in hand, truthfully.
I think Oba. I agree with Ryan. I think Braun is more flexible. I think you can do. I think there's a lot more angles you could do with Braun. I think Braun has a little bit more humanness to him than Oba, because Oba is a monster, which is fine because he's a charismatic monster. He's not just like one dimensional like Brock Lesnar. But I think Braun, I think Braun is more flexible. But I would definitely probably veer more towards Oba.
Ryan, what about you? Either one?
I'll say Breaker I think just because you can do a little bit more with them. And I don't know if we're at the absolute peak for Oba, and Breaker's just on a downturn. I'd buy a little bit more stock in him just because of where they're at. But man, you can't deny Oba. He was over like fucking crazy in Boston. The little kid, man. I don't know, man. Oba with the little kids doing the fucking that's gonna go a long way with the little kids, man. That's gonna go a long way with the kids for sure.
I have the strut, and then the Braun got the bark, man. Yeah.
Yep.
But
They both got the bark, kind of.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Oba in more like how he's presented in the big matches, because I think Braun's presentation has been phenomenal. But a lot of Oba's just kind of in a lane right now. But I wouldn't change that lane. That lane's working for him. I'm not trying to use that lane against him. But I just say Breaker just a little bit.
When do y'all think we get the Braun Oba match? Like Braun Breaker Oba match?
Could be Mania soon. In the next few years, probably. I'd save it for Mania.
Which one?
44.
It's a good answer. 44.
Yeah, because I think.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah.
I would say 44, not too bad. I mean, 43, 44 around that time frame. I think that's a good.
Nah, they're not doing that shit at Saudi.
I think
Next year?
So I said they're not doing that shit at.
No,
next
I
year.
don't think so. Next year, no.
I
give it a couple years, to give these guys some good resume and some good steam behind
build
them.
them up. Yeah.
I give it some time. What about what is a WrestleMania match, since WrestleMania's on the horizon? WrestleMania match that you feel like is criminally underrated
in the past or this year that we think?
Past.
Criminally underrated. Okay. Actually, you know what came to mind? 38 Night 2 opener, RK Bro, fucking Street Profits, and Alpha Academy. That shit was fucking awesome.
I saw that in person. Yeah, I was there in person for that. Yeah, that was pretty heat. That super RKO from Matt Riddle. That was to Montez Ford. That was pretty sick.
That's criminally underrated.
I'm gonna go the opener. I believe it was the opener of WrestleMania 32. It was a ladder match, right? That was the opener, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I feel like people don't talk about that enough. Like that was like such a out of left field win for Zack Ryder. Like that was I was still a Zack Ryder fan, so I was happy that he was champion. I feel like that moment doesn't get talked about enough. That was
32's match is better than 31.
31's is really good too. I'll have to rewatch them both.
Yeah,
I have to rewatch them both.
More star power. 31 had more star power.
They definitely had more star power. But I don't know. They're both fire. They're both fire ladder matches. I wish they would do more of them.
I think they should do the one this year with the IC. I think that would go a long way.
Yeah. I'll say this. I've talked about this match a couple of times. John Cena versus Triple H at WrestleMania 22. I think that's one of the most underrated WrestleMania main events of all time. I think it was very unique how the crowd was reacting within that match. John Cena also at the time was known to not be a good wrestler, and him and Triple H went out there, and I thought they put on a really, really good main event.
Yeah.
And this was at the time too when Super Cena really wasn't a thing yet, and the fans started to really kind of heavily turn on John Cena. I mean, they were cheering for Triple H, and he was coming off the Reign of Terror. So I think that tells you everything you need to know right there.
Is it crazy to say Brock versus Roman 31? To say that's underrated. I feel like whenever people like think about Roman and Brock matches, they think about like they just think it's ass. Like they got no good matches, but that was a good ass match right there. So I'll probably go with that one.
Yeah, the one at 31 that definitely overexceeded expectations. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting them to put on the type of. I mean, I honestly didn't really know what to expect going into that Mania, but that Mania that's actually 11 years to this date. 11 years to the date.
Yeah, so it was WrestleMania 14 and 3 on this date. This is a good date.
Yeah, 26 too, Sean, and Strick versus career.
Oh no shit. Yep.
Strick versus career. So that was pretty good. Roman and Brock definitely overexceeded expectations for me though. I was not expecting what we got. I mean, people think of the cash in, but like that match was really good though. Before the cash in even had happened, they was like
they should steal that formula for over Brock this year. Just have him beat the shit out of him and have the Rise come up through it. You know what I mean? I think that'll go a long way.
You think so? You know, some people want over to squash Brock. You think they should have a squash or they have a competitive match?
Squash that motherfucker. Squash him. I don't give a fuck. Squash Brock. Brock don't need no buckets, bro. Fuck him, bro. Oh my god. Oh
my god, you con! Sorry, buzzer beater. They just stole it. Half court banger. Holy shit. Sorry, guys.
Half court. Oh shit.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
I'll have to look at that later.
My bad, bro.
That was for the game?
0.03 left.
Oh my god.
Duke fucked that shit up. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Damn,
I have to watch that then.
Yeah,
holy shit. Literally, this guy hit it from
half court is crazy.
Half court buzzer beater is crazy.
Oh my god.
March Madness, baby.
This is March, bro.
Yeah, I'll say those are some good suggestions. I do like I did like 31. 32 was a good ladder match too. And then you said the 38 one, I was very impressed with that. So
that was good, yeah.
Gable Stevenson. Ooh,
yeah, we don't talk about that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody thought he had potential though. Can't lie.
They did, yeah.
He had no in-ring charisma whatsoever.
And then he fought Baron Corbin. That shit was ass. Mm-hmm. If you can't have a good match with Baron Corbin, you fucking suck. I'm sorry.
The match was all right. It was okay. I think they did that way they did it because I thought I thought that he was gonna have another one. I'm like, all right, he's gonna come back and do another match, but then he didn't come back. So like, all right, well, that was pointless. Yeah. I guess that was a waste of time. I thought they wanted him to be like the next Kurt Angle though, man. Like
Tyra May Steele is way better than him. She's way better.
Tyra May Steele?
Yeah, she's way better than Gabe ever was, and she's not even like elite. She's solid, but
yeah, she all right.
Gabe just fucking sucked.
Her Kendo match is all right. It was pretty good.
Yeah, she's solid.
She's improving.
Kind of missing that connection as she wrestles, if that makes any sense.
She just
she's gonna grow into that.
One thing is that her gimmick. I don't know if they haven't landed on a good gimmick for her. I don't really know what her shit is like. Corny as fuck.
You Tyra May Steele? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit when she does the thumbs up, I'm like, that shit's kind of corny. It's very corny actually. I don't know if y'all seen Mike Cunningham. That I want to root for him, but his little dance he does in the entrance, it looks like he's trying to do the stanky leg, but he's too white to actually hit it. So he just like wiggles his leg and turns. It's atrocious. It's really bad.
He's from Cody's.
He is a Cody kid. Yeah, you can tell he does some of his mannerisms. Like you can kind of see it in his face too.
I think I think there's a lot of people down in Evolve that people need to start paying more attention to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They do a really good job with that, mixing the PC.
Eli Knight. Yeah,
really good.
As of right now, before we head off, and Donnie, I'll get your points in here too. For the title matches, what title changes do you see happening as of right now for WrestleMania? I mean, obviously your perspective and opinion could change over time because we still got some builds to happen, but what titles do you see staying on individuals and ones that you think are going to change?
See, the world titles are up in the air.
Let's stick with the world titles.
What's that?
we'll stick with the world titles right now because we still don't know more matches.
True.
So I mean, I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I think Cody's retaining. I don't think Cody's losing at WrestleMania. I just don't see him losing another WrestleMania main event. I just can't see it right now. And even though Randy's never won a WrestleMania main event either, him being a heel and stuff, I don't look at it as the same scenario as Cena last year, where like Cena had never turned into a bad guy at the babyface level before. We've seen Randy turn heel many, many times, and I don't think that loss will really hurt him because I do think he'll get the championship eventually. But I don't know, man. I just can't see Cody losing right now. I'll say for Roman and Punk, that's really 50-50 for me right now. I'm not exactly sure about that one. I think that's the most unpredictable match going into Mania for me. And then for the women, I'm leaning more towards Liv and Jade right now. The women.
Ooh, I'm going.
Go ahead.
I'm going Liv. I'm going Rhea. I'm going Roman, and I'm going Randy. I feel like a lot of those titles are changing hands.
Why would they change Randy already? Like
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Beforehand, and that's
If he's
starting
gonna
to be
lose.
pushback. That's starting to be a little bit of the pushback as well. But what is the plan B? Like, what is? Hopefully, they're a little bit more flexible with how they're going to present things this year. What's the phone call? Is that behind the vest? All that stuff, right? Last week, we just felt like we were running in place a little bit. What are they holding on to? All that stuff, right? So it's just like give them the benefit of the doubt because they are doing a decent job with both title builds on the men's side of things. And like you said, it's 50-50. But I think it comes down to what is Roman Reigns doing post WrestleMania. There's a lot of tea leaf stuff. Like he's close to the family. He's bringing the family back in. Is that something he's going to run with? Is bringing the family back in? Is it going to hurt him? Is Punk bringing them in to fuck with Roman? So they're doing like a good job of muddying the waters there as well. But this happens with every WrestleMania build where they peak extremely early. If it's the first night, pipe bombs that they had from the Raw side, or if it's the RKO turn and beatdown, that was their peak. And then they got to make the last 6 weeks or so interesting enough, and then you're up and down with that as well. So that's just historically how they do it with WrestleMania. So I think they're doing a good job of muddying it up, but to my heart, I think Cody wins. And then to my heart, I don't know on the other one. I'm gonna think on that one. So that kudos to them. On the women's side of things, low-key, they're doing a really good job with Vicaire and Liv with not doing a lot. They're bringing a lot of physicality in it that Liv Morgan, the character, needs to go up against Vicaire. Because you think from a wrestling standpoint on how these ladies have been presented, Vicaire is the ultimate wrestling wizard, technician, badass, and Liv is the chicken shit, opportunist and not that good of a wrestler, the hot chick, right? So I think they're bringing a lot of stank in a good way, a lot of grit to Liv Morgan and Vicaire in a good way, and that could be a sleeper as well. And then I'm really curious of the optics. When has Rhea Ripley missed at WrestleMania? She hasn't. She really hasn't. Is Jade going to live up to that bar? Rhea Ripley has a phenomenal WrestleMania resume, and Jade's going to put on her boots that night. Is she capable of, is the 2.5 years of WWE training gotten her ready for this big moment? It's not a main event WrestleMania, but it's the biggest women's match on whatever night they're going to be on. So that is big shoes historically in the past. What can they do structure-wise in that match to really, really shine Jade Cargill? Because, again, Rhea Ripley, when's the last time she missed that Mania? She hasn't. So to win, I think you're going to get a title change in one of them. If they want Jade to retain, they'll give it to Liv. If they want Vicaire to retain, they might flip it to Rhea. So I'm back and forth on those. So the only one I'm firm about right now is Orton. So is that a testament to how they're laying it out? Yes, it's a little melatonin-ish at the WrestleMania build right now. It's a little sleepy season, a little kickback, but there has been some good stuff sprinkled in throughout the builds.
I'm gonna go. I think Liv wins. I think they'll give it to Rhea. I think they should give it to Rhea. Jade's not a good champion. I think she just put it back on Rhea, reset the SmackDown Women's division. For the Randy Cody, I gotta go Randy, bro. It's gotta be Randy. Like I don't see the point in turning Randy and Cody beats him. I feel like why not just save that for after if you're gonna have Cody retain. I feel like that makes no sense. I feel like you have Randy retain because he couldn't beat Cody. And then for the Punk and Roman, I feel like it's got to be Punk. Like, I don't see why you would put the title back on Roman because he's not going to show up. Like, they're not. I don't know why you would go through that again. I get why you have him in the main event to sell tickets, even though they're still not selling tickets. So, what was the point anyway? Um, so I think it's going to be Punk. I don't see what more you could get out of Roman as a champion. I feel like there's more to Punk as a champion than Roman as a champion. I feel like whoever whoever beats Punk is going to be more over, and Punk's going to have a chance to continue to be there and put himself over every week versus Roman, who's going to disappear more than likely the week after WrestleMania and not show up till like June. Makes no sense if he wins.
So Roman's up schedule, contract wise.
Yeah. So and I don't see him citing for more dates either. I feel like he's going to be even more exclusive when he resigns.
They need to reverse that. Whatever they're going to pay him for the 4 years, 5 years, jam pack that into 2 and make that motherfucker show up.
I feel like he's showing up even less. I feel like this next contract he's going to ask for more money and less dates. I feel like
got to be the kickback. That's probably what his negotiation bullshit around
Probably.
Pat McAfee Royal Rumble time
Yeah.
was all about, right?
yeah.
There was a lot of leverage going on there. So just the right thing is more Roman Reigns. You know, that's
Yeah.
what needs to be done.
I don't think. I think it just depends with Roman. It just depends. I think what they feel they can get out of him with the world title, like how much they can possibly elevate it. Because there's no way he'll be able to do what he did last reign
No.
with that championship. But with Roman, it's very different with Brock. I think when Brock's part time is like, pay me what you need me to pay me, and then tell me when I'm showing up, and we'll just figure it out when I get there. I think Roman is more long term. Like he likes to plan things out. Like, what are we doing after this? We need to be a step ahead. And I don't think he really cares how much he shows up. I think it's more so the fact does it make sense for him at this point. He doesn't have to be there all the time because when he's there, it's a different presence when he's around. You know what I mean?
Levels up.
Yeah, it levels up. So he understands his value. It's like I'm just not gonna come back and just do anything. You know what I mean? Like it has to at least add to the story. Even like the Bronson Reed stuff last year felt kind of what-ish, but it was like he was feuding with those guys. You know what I mean? Like it was a part of the stories that they were being told with like Brock. He said Brock would just show up and just being anything, and then he'll just leave. You know what I mean? Like it's different with Roman. So if they feel they can get some layers out of him with world champion, it just depends on who they put over. Like I could see Roman winning, and then he puts over Braun for the title at SummerSlam or something, and then they try to use that to help. Because I mean, Braun could beat Punk for the title, but if he beats Roman for the title, that can mean more for him. You know what I mean? So it
Or
just
they could do Gunther and Roman at SummerSlam.
I don't see Gunther. I want him to be Roman, but I don't think he's being Roman, bro. I don't think Roman's gonna let that.
I think Roman could take the L, but he not. I don't see him losing by submission though, not by the chokehold.
no.
I don't see that happening. But I think they saving Lesnar for Gunther at SummerSlam. So I think it would depend. For the Randy stuff, I get the like why turn him heel if he's not going to win. But again, I don't think Randy needs it though. It's like we've seen him beat this guy many times, and it's like when
It's not
lose,
even.
I don't see it changing for
It's
after.
not even necessarily that he needs it, bro. The product needs it, bro. Why the fuck do we gotta go back to Cody again when Randy's literally right there? It'd be different if you didn't have anyone. If Randy was injured, if Drew was injured, if Jacob was injured. But it's like, bro, you literally have Randy right there. He's got a new character. Why would like you don't need Cody. Like you don't need Cody as champion. Like there's no reason for him to still be champion. Like Drew, he could have dropped it to Drew a long time ago. He won it back. Like, what's the point of him winning it back if he's not going to drop it to a heel Randy Orton? To me, it just doesn't make any sense story wise. And like, you're acting like Cody's your only option. Like, just give it to Randy, get it over with. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think it's just the simple fact that he's just the guy right now. So he's going to be protected in a certain spot where it's like either Cody's not going to be the champion or he's chasing to get the title back. So even if he does lose a Mania, he's going to be in a story trying to get it back from Randy, and eventually.
And that's fine. And that's a fine story because now you have the dynamic of a heel Randy Orton and a and a babyface Chaser Cody, and he can kind of veer off into other stories until you're ready for Randy to win that. For Randy to drop it back to Cody. I don't mind if Cody wins it back at SummerSlam because Cody is the guy. I just like it's very formulaic if he wins at Mania. It's like take a break from Randy, do other stuff, have Randy feud with other people, then bring it back at SummerSlam. Like it's very easy to me. To me, it's like it's just super simple. I don't see why you would have it any other way. Just have Cody drop it, veer off, come back, some variety in your product.
So for me, why I don't think Cody's losing, I don't think they're going to retell the same story they did last year, because it's be like Cody and Cena all over again last year. Like Cody loses and then he's fighting back and then he gets it back at SummerSlam. So I don't think they're going to retell that same story over again with Randy, because he's a different type of heel. And for the simple fact too, Cody doesn't really have a strong resume in the main event of WrestleMania. Like he's lost every year at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? He got that big win over Roman, but like he has lost a match at WrestleMania every year in the main event. So for me, it's just like, if he's your guy, most top guys that we're looking at, most people who are like the face of the company, they got some strong resumes in that spot, you know. So I just don't see him getting another loss at WrestleMania this year.
But he has the win over Roman.
Yeah, he has the win.
That win carries a lot of weight, right?
It does carry a lot of weight, but he still got more losses at the end of the day.
So, at the end of the day, I don't think it even matters to be honest, because Triple H has lost so many matches at Mania, but he's like the WrestleMania final boss, and he lost so many matches at Mania. So I really don't think it really matters because Cody has that.
Was Triple H ever the guy though, like Cody?
For like 2 years.
I mean, he was in the main event a lot, sure, but like,
he was a WrestleMania final boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he won those matches when he was the final, besides Benoit.
Like Triple H was in the main event a lot, but like I'm saying, was he ever like the top face? Like, was he the face of the entire brand? You know what I mean? Like,
but you also got to remember, how long is Cody going to be the guy anyway? Because you got younger guys.
He's stretching out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got
that. If Cody was in his like mid-20s, I would see your point, but really he's pushing 40. So I'm like, does he really need, when you got other guys lined up, does he really need to win in the long run?
Are those other guys on his level? Like,
they will be.
Are they on? They're not at the doorstep though. That's the problem with WWE. You need to get guys at that doorstep.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a big part of the reason why I don't think they turn him heel. There's nobody though. They don't got anybody to replace him right now.
that was gonna be my other point. Yeah.
Because that could be the perfect, if you did a double turn at Mania, I wouldn't mind retaining.
That's just how I'm looking at it. I mean, I get like Randy winning would be fine. There wouldn't be an issue with it. I mean, because they did do the heel turn and he would get 15, and then I'm sure Cody would end up chasing the title back anyway. But it's just like,
What about the phone call, Malik? You think there's any substance to it? Any good substance?
I think he's talking to himself personally. He's talking to the voice in his head. That's what I think it is. That. I think he's talking to himself.
To be honest, that's their best option.
I don't think. Everybody's talking about like this old school Randy, but I think this might be a different Randy that we haven't seen before. Like he's now really listening to like these voices in his mind and stuff like that, and like he's just different version of like.
Can I ask y'all a question while we're on that? Does this remind you at all of 09 Randy Orton? Is there anything that reminds you of 09 with this run?
Menacing wise, sure.
The mannerisms and shit like that, but
I would say menacing wise. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I don't know if there's anything he can do to get more menacing than 09 Orton. Like taking out an entire family of that was
2020.
2020.
RKO Beth, he set a man on fire, bro. Let's end this shit, bro. He literally set somebody on fire. 09 Orton would not touch fire. He would fucking the Fiend would have 09 Orton shaking in his boots. That nigga would be dipping every single rib.
Yes. When you take another man's wife. And then
nigga, that ain't shit, bro.
That's crazy.
Fucking Edge did that, bro. He took Matt's girl. Taking someone's wife ain't shit, bro. Or kissing someone's wife ain't shit.
When you have another man handcuffed in the corner,
nigga, you're setting somebody on fire, bro. It does not get worse than that.
Yeah,
Night goggles, taking out a whole group of legends in the dark, bro. 09 Orton would have sent Legacy to do that shit.
That was whack. I that was whack. I didn't like that.
That shit was hard. That shit was hard. I don't know, bro.
Setting somebody on fire is like the most menacing thing you could say, but I think consistently 2009 Orton was more menacing. Yes.
No, he wasn't.
He took out the most royal family in history, bro. Like when he kicked Vince in the head, we were like, "Oh."
What happened after June?
I'm talking about even leading up to Mania though. That's the most impact you could say right there alone. That alone.
I think consistently 2020 was better. I think
then after June, when he broke Batista's arm, that was crazy. Right after he won the championship,
and then he ran into Cena, and then nothing.
And of course, Super Cena was
in 2020 he RKO'd Beth. 2020 he took Matt Hardy out, took Edge out of commission, was fucking putting Drew McIntyre like I think 3 times in one night on Raw, set the Fiend on fire. He stood 10 toes against the Fiend, and he did that all by himself, mind you. He did all this shit by himself. Took out Shawn Michaels, took out Big Show, took out Ric Flair, took out like all these legends. Like, bro, he did that by himself. He had no help. Solo dolo. Did that all by himself. Didn't have no cronies. Didn't have Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes do his dirty work for him. I think consistently 2020 is a much more menacing year.
Do you think either way? Do you think it's kind of risky having him be that heel heading into Mania? You know that Mania crowd's gonna cheer him.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that was
That's expected. And if he didn't turn heel, they'd still be cheering Randy. So.
Yeah, because it's Randy, which is why I think they should have saved the heel turn for after if he's going to lose. That's just my.
See, another part too, I think they turned him heel so Cody can beat the best version of Randy. I think they want him to look stronger. That's how I'm looking at it. Cody's the guy right now, so I think they want him to look even stronger than he already is. So I feel like because I don't think they really care people boo him at this point. Like I think they're honestly
No, they don't.
I think they're honestly expecting it at some point. Like at some point, they're probably thinking it's gonna happen, and there's only so much booking you could do with Cody before it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? So like, how many more legends or how many more people is he gonna keep fighting that turn on him before people to finally give him the mixed reactions or whatever the case is? Like it's gonna happen at some point. So I don't think you should use that I don't think they should use that to hold Cody's pushback either.
Yeah. It's just at this point, it's just from a wrestling standpoint, Randy Orton heel, it's just isn't going to click. You know, look at Cena last year and his cadence in the main event. Even before you got the Travis Scott debacle, his menacing, slow, methodical pace to get the heat just wasn't there. It's just not what you should be doing in main events of WrestleMania in the 40s. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just that slow, methodical, over the top presentation from the heel.
And
it's just not going to hit in WrestleMania.
And Cody's not going to get any sympathy because Randy's going to like grab his ear and start yelling at him and shit like to get sympathy. Like that's not like the crowd's going to be cheering that. The crowd, like we're going to be loving that. Like no one's going to want Cody to fight back.
That's why I think there's got to be something else to it. Like there's got to be a plan B because you're going to say, of course they are, but they can't be this stupid again to be repeating that same playbook.
I think in the end, though, too, Cody has one thing I will give him credit for. He does have a good effect of turning the crowd sometimes. I mean, he did it last year in promos against Cena where they were booing him, and then by the end of the promos, they were cheering for him. Even with the Drew match, like by the end of the match when he beat Drew, they still cheering for him. So going into it, it might not be that way, but
Cena was the same way sometimes.
Yeah, Cena was the same way too. Cena would be getting booed in matches. By the end of the match, they're like, "Oh man, that was a great match, Cena." And then the next night, they're booing him again. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think Cody kind of has that effect to him where it's like, yeah, they might not like it in the beginning, but by the end of the matches, they're cheering. You know what I mean? So
I just don't think we're gonna get there in 2026. Randy Orton, you know, I just think he's more capable of having a better match as a babyface instead of.
I mean, to me though, I don't truly feel like there's a wrong answer. If Cody wins, that's fine to me. If Randy wins, then I'm okay with that too. Like, I don't think there's a wrong choice.
Is Randy at 15 or is he at 14?
He's at 14, so he's trying to get 15
to 15.
So, Roman and Punk too, I feel the same way. Like, it just depends on what we do with Roman as champion, but Punk winning is fine. You know, I mean, there's a lot of different.
I think that's the safer bet from a better match quality standpoint. I think that's a home run, to be frank. I think Cody and Cena is risky from like having to have a great match. Night 2, I think it's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, well, I think Cody and Randy should have a better match than Cena and Cody did last year.
I'd hope.
Yeah, they definitely should. Yeah,
it's good, but
Randy's more capable, I think, at his age.
And Cena was talking about too on like shows that he was trying to have a bad match on purpose or some shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
why? Like
what?
Yeah, like the whole ruined wrestling thing. Like he was like purposely trying to do that. Like he said that was his goal. Like he's trying to make sure the match isn't good. Like all that shit. Like he talked about it in a podcast. Like
where's that IQ at, bro?
Purposely trying to ruin it. You know. So it's
purposely trying to have a bad match is
in the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania.
In the main event,
yeah, like I could understand maybe like an episode,
yeah,
you understand like an episode of Raw or something like the main event of WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, bro. He said I had a bad match on purpose
with a $33 million gate. That's what motherfuckers paid, and you're trying to have a bad match. Fuck off, bro.
Yeah, that's not good business, bro.
That's
you could do that on Saturday night's main event or something, you know, some bullshit, but like.
This nigga
the
said I
main
had a
event-
bad match on purpose, bro. Imagine LeBron James in the finals in Game 7.
Yo, I dribbled off my shit on purpose. Yeah, like, yeah.
I did that shit on purpose, bro.
Michael Jordan got the last shot. I
I missed that shit on purpose.
Correct. I got you.
Who does that, bro?
I'm trying to ruin basketball, motherfucker.
Tom Brady. Oh shit. Hey, fuck you, man.
I'm ruining football, bitch. Like,
That
Fuck
is
you,
terrible,
fans. I
dude.
lost that game on purpose.
When he said that
motherfucker.
on the pod, I was like, what? Like, why? That's not good business, bro. Like,
that's horrible.
it's WrestleMania we're talking about. Like, it's the biggest show of the year. Like, you expect like,
And the fact that Triple H was okay with this too. You gotta remember, Triple H was okay with John Cena having a bad
He
match.
put over Triple H afterwards. He's like, yeah, Triple H came and said maybe that approach wasn't the best approach. Let's change up that cadence with Randy and have a little bit more of an upbeat match and like not trying to have a bad match. That's what Cena said that Triple H said to him before the Backlash match.
Well, actually, you should, bro. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, who's the agent? Like, yo,
Let's,
go
yeah,
to
who is the agent? Yeah.
just kind of
Let's probably Michael P.S. Hayes. with his
Yeah,
bitch
we'll
ass.
do some stalls and fucking super Cody a little bit and yeah,
That's
we
like
just have a
some-
bad match. Yeah,
that's
Then
like
Travis
meta.
come out. No. Then Travis come out and save us. Yeah.
You want to talk about meta? That shit's kind of meta. Like, let's have a bad match on purpose.
yeah,
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
understand that. I don't understand the whole have a bad match on purpose. That didn't make sense to me. So
With the biggest gate in WrestleMania history, mind you. Let's fuck the fans. That's how. Yeah. Fuck it.
yeah, I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be that way
Yeah.
this year. I think him and Randy will
I think they'll have a solid match.
much better match for sure. I don't know if it'll be better than Roman and Punk, but I
You'd
think
hope.
they'll have a-
Nah, I don't think so.
Malik, how about the women? Which one's more you trust? Liv and Vicaire or Stephanie?
Stephanie and Liv. I would say.
Stephanie and Liv. man.
Just because Jade's in the other match. No respect to
Well,
her,
you
but
can make a choice that Rhea is the
Rhea's really good though. Like she got a strong WrestleMania resume.
I
so-
think they'll have a strong match. I think they'll have a good little house fight. Little woman's house fight.
Yeah, I'd like to see that structure, like what they think is a good structure for Jade with Rhea. Like, that's what I'm curious about. For sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's a. I mean, Jade and Rhea
what's
could
up,
be
buddy?
good.
Hold up, man. I'm sorry. That's what's
Nah,
up.
you're cool.
Jade and Rhea could be good, but I don't know. Stephanie and Liv, like Stephanie's already a really good wrestler, and then Liv can have some good matches too. So it's like,
And the grit
I
that
think
they're
that-
adding to that feud, like I said earlier, is kind of working.
yeah.
That beatdown on Raw was pretty good.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and sign off, guys. I've been on here for almost 2.5 hours, so appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, No Name Wrestling Podcast. We'll be back next week leading up to WrestleMania. We got predictions coming up soon. Shout out to Donnie, shout out to Ryan for coming on, man. Appreciate you guys for hopping on, being a part of it.
Yeah, boys, man.
So make sure you guys stay tuned for more podcasts in the future. Hopefully, we'll have everybody back by at least by WrestleMania or at least after Mania. Hopefully, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Nate's gonna have fun going to the show, even though it's going for free.
Like,
But
yeah, I'm getting lit, bro. I'm getting lit that whole week. That whole nigga, I'm get fucked up.
the whole week,
WrestleMania weekend?
Not the whole week, but there's be a couple nights where your boy gonna be.
Do you think, bro?
You know what I mean?
hey, do you think, man? WrestleMania,
It's
bro.
man on my shirt. Man on my shirt. You see it?
Yeah, you gotta go all
I'm
out.
gonna be
bro.
just
Hey,
like him.
Hey, bro, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, so whatever happens,
Don't y'all be asking about shit, bro.
whatever happens, bro. Might not remember anyway. So
As long as I don't end up on the news, I'll be alright.
facts. All right, you guys.